Testing. We're back. Hello, Samantha. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well, friends. That was exceptionally strange because I tested right before hitting go live and everything worked fine. It never unselected the microphone. OBS never had the wrong microphone selected. The microphone just stopped giving sound when I went live. Sorry about that. Well, I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well now that that's fixed. It's good to see you. Know You're Drunk, Christian DeLarge, Necromancy Fantasy, Someone Odd, Gridrone, and Jax. I hope you're all having a fantastic time, friendos. Guess the game is Slime Rancher, also hi. No audio, you on mute? I was not on mute. I do not know what was going on. Evening, good evening, Christian. I'm Samantha now, that you are, Necromancy. It's good to have you here. That look you just gave the camera when you unplugged that. Just finished all the Darkest Dungeon VODs, now I can get to catch a stream of it. We have a very important Darkest Dungeon stream today, because we are doing some assessment about whether I can ever succeed at this game. I realized some things about my playthrough that I think will help me, but we'll talk more about that once we start the Darkest Dungeon portion. We gotta chat a little bit, we gotta guess some games, then we'll get to talking about Darkest Dungeon. Was like this little shitter. What's that? Something to do with the mic? What's up, Corn? Good to see you. What is up, Fenry? It's good to see you too. I hope you're both having fantastic Tuesdays. I am full of goldfish crackers. I have Diet Pepsi, and I'm ready to guess games and then send adventurers to their deaths. Let's go ahead and get right to guessing games. I've wasted enough time just fucking with my mic and making it work. Boom! Samantha, we need to guess the game in this image. If we get it wrong, we will have 5 other chances. After this first one, a total of 6 shots. However, we want to get it as soon as possible for bragging rights. The only extra rule we have is if you definitely know it, counter to what I said before about wanting to get it, do me a favor and don't say it immediately. Give other people a chance to guess. Let us have a little fun with it. But you can go ahead and be incredibly smug and go, oh, I know this one. I think this one's obvious. I knew it immediately. You can do that. But give other people a chance to guess. Anything less than 100% certainty, go ahead and shout out your guess. Let me know what you think it is. And let's see if we can do this for 3 in a row and add to our streak. We have never lost. Played Darkest Dungeon for 65 hours and have made almost no progress. So, you know, good luck, my brother. Thank you for the good luck wishes. I think I'll probably be in the same boat, but I have an idea. Slow and tired Tuesday, but good so far. Lawnmower sim? I see some grass there. That could be Lawnmower Sim. I can say for sure it's not Slime Rancher. Does anyone recognize this specific dirt? Let's try Lawn Mowing Simulator. No. Metacritic score 81%. We have detailed and realistic bushes and water. I'm not sure I'd say it's current gen just because the water is highly repetitive. But it's all very detailed, and it looks like a big map. Just Cause? Far Cry 3? I don't think it's GeoGuessr. Ark. Didn't we have Ark recently? Also, I said Ark through a hiccup the first time. I felt like I was doing an impression of a seal. Maybe if I went back and listened to it, I'd feel differently, but to my mind, the sound I just made was Ark. And I apologize. Just Cause 3 or 2. What's up, Lil Lazy? How you doing, friendo? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Just Cause 2 or 3? I sort of think it's a Just Cause as well. Let's try a Just Cause game. Just Cause, I'll say 3, because I think... I was going to say, because I think this looks maybe only a generation old, but I actually have no idea what years various Just Cause games came out. So, can't tell you. Was there vehicle tracks? Ark doesn't have that. Halo? Is GeoGuessr even on Metacritic? They've had other things that aren't on Metacritic that they've included. So, GeoGuessr's possible. You think 2's more likely? We can try 2. Just Cause 2. It is not Just Cause 2, and this is very different. This is really weird. This looks like something you're not necessarily meant to see up close this often. That very often. What in the fuck? That's, interesting. Graphics just changed dramatically? Yeah. This soldier thing doesn't fit, but for just a second, I was wondering something like Jurassic Park Evolution, where it's a modern game and it looks like a modern game, but it's meant to be played from a distance, hovering high over your park. But you can go in close occasionally, it just doesn't look as good. Or The Sims, some game like that, where it has the detail to go in close, but it's not made to be in close all the time. But it's neither of those, and I don't have any other ideas. This is fucking odd. %. Like, it's a good game, too. Doesn't necessarily mean well-known, but it's a good game as far as critics are concerned. Flight Sim? I don't know about older Flight Sims. The current Microsoft Flight Sim doesn't look like this. I've played a bunch of it. I don't think it's that. But it could be Flight Sim, what was the last one called? X? Flight Sim 10? Not sure. I've exhausted 2 guesses, so now I wait for those who somehow know all the games. What's something else with level of zooms we could guess? Hey, Batadar, good to see you, friend. Alright, I'm gonna just put in Jurassic Park Evolution so we can see another picture. That's not how you spell that. Nor is that. Is it? What the fuck is happening? There is a game called Jurassic Park Evolution, right? Which isn't on their list, so I can't guess that. I'm not allowed to guess that. Fine. Is it the last SimCity they made? The recent one? I don't know if that's what I selected. I just picked something called SimCity. Genre, city building and real-time strategy. Anno 1800? Or is it 1700? Whatever the Anno game is. It is an RTS? Apparently. Might be. Hey, Metric. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, friend. Wonderful to have you here. What's up, Shoujo? Jurassic World Evolution, but it's not that. Gotcha. That's why it didn't show up. Now I'm just curious if they have it, because I typed Evolution. They do. They have it and 2. I missed it when scrolling through all the games that had Evolution in their name. This is like that dagger in Elden Ring randomizer all over again. No clue on this one. I'm grabbing some wine. Let's try Anno. Anno 1701, Dawn of Discovery. It's not that. Released in 2019. Age of Empires 4? Or 3? Which one are they on? Anno 1800 was 2019, I believe. Was there an Anno 1800 as well? I just saw 1701 in Dove. Holy shit, there is an Anno 1800. Should I guess Anno 1800, Age of Empires 3, 4, whichever was most recent, or something else? Anno? We think Anno? I've never played an Anno game. All I know is that they apparently have beastly graphic options, because I've heard them mentioned sometimes in the same breath as, like, Crysis used to be for testing a new rig. Totally out of my depth. Alright, we're throwing out Anno. Yeah! Oh, I just threw away a guess on 1700, not... 1800 was further down the list. It didn't show me 1800 in the first, like, 5 things, so, and I didn't know it existed. Oh, I'm so glad one of you knew that. Hell yes. Hell yes. I'm so glad one of you knew that was a game. Necromancy Fantasy, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. That is a very pleasant surprise and very generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you, friendo. Never would have gotten that. Clever how different images 2 and 3 are. So this one here showed people as well. They look like they're only as detailed as this. I think this is a real man, not a wooden carving outside of a shop or something. That's just what their graphics look like. And what was 6? 6 is actually video from above. They're doing this GIF thing more and more often. Anyway, got that one. Let's go do a couple previous days. Day 322. I think I know what this is. And I think I know, this might give it away if someone else hasn't guessed it. I think I know what day this was posted, if I'm right. Does that help anyone? I'm giving myself like 70% confidence. Is this an April Fool's Day post? I think it is. T factorial? Is it the April Fool's Day joke? I'm assuming so. I haven't looked at the numbers and counted back the days, but it would be about right. We're only looking at things, you know, a few weeks old right now. I think this is Guess the Game. Yeah. Metacritic score not rated, but if it was, it'd be 100%. Original platform PC. Genre puzzle, that's fair. Released in 2020. What could the next image be that you wouldn't get it from this? I guess you could include Guess the Game up here in the next one to make it easier. That is not what they did. Smarter man than I'm just ready for a joke. Let's do one more. Another proper one. I have no clue what this is. Some kind of Bones and Skulls post-apocalyptic fantasy game. This is reminding me of Caelid in Elden Ring, but I think that's just because it's got a red haze to it. Which, by the way, Caelid doesn't actually have, but I'm thinking of Scarlet Rot. It's not Elden Ring. I'm pretty certain it's not Elden Ring. But that's the first thing that comes to mind. Some sort of ruined area like that. Oops, all Caelid. This is what we call in the business polygonal shit. Prince of Persia, which one? Maybe Greek or Roman style game? Possibly. You also thought of Caelid? I'm glad we all got the Caelid aesthetic. Like I said, I don't think it's that, but it's very much giving Caelid vibes. Old Prince of Persia might be a shout. Old Prince of Persia? Like the 2D game? That's a 3D image, isn't it? Or are you thinking like the Two Thrones and stuff? Those ones. Like Radahn's Dunes? That's not a bad idea. It feels like that, yeah. Heard there's an impromptu pillar. What the fuck would an impromptu pillar be? Anyway, I've heard there's an important pillar in Planescape Torment, maybe God of War, Orgrimmar. I thought it looked side-scrolly. Is it a 3D image? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. Or is it a backgroundscape? How's it going, Hydra? Pretty well. How are you, Fuzzy? Happy Tuesday. Hope it's... Sorry. I thought I was going to burp for a second, but we made it through without that embarrassment. Hope it's going well. Impromptu pillar is something they taught us about in sex ed. It's perfectly natural. There's no need to be embarrassed. Okay, let's throw something out. How about... I'll go ahead and say Planescape Torment, because... Planescape Torment and Icewind Dale Enhanced Editions. Sure. It's not that. Metacritic score 85%, which is above the average for good games even. But this image is, oh, I actually think I know what it is. I'm like 90% certain I know the series. I'm not sure I could name the individual title, but I have a guess. You know, a ridiculous amount of games? I do. I've been playing games continuously, constantly, since I was, I don't know, 8? I'm actually really not sure. Probably around then, 8, 9, 10. Send the guess, I'm blanking right now. Dragon Age Origins. I do not think it's Dragon Age Origins. You got it on guess 5, but still got it. Nice. I'll give you a hint of what series I'm thinking of. I believe what we can see there is a handheld weapon that has 2 forms. This is part of one of them. Crest seems familiar, but no idea what the other stuff on the screen is. If I'm right, the crest isn't terribly important. It's just part of a level, and the game has a number of levels, and they've got, you know, the aesthetics are cool, but I wouldn't say the levels are super important to the game. Well, the bounds of the levels are, whether it has walls or edges, are quite important. Also, I could just be wrong, but I'm giving you all these hints, ideas, and suggestions based on if I'm right. Def gives Zelda vibes, Twilight Princess. I think this game had Link in it on one of the consoles it released on. Does that help anyone? Thoughts? That is what I'm guessing. Caldera, Soul Calibur, and I believe 2. They're suggesting 4. Does this look more like 4? Or does there just no space in... Oh, there's just no space in Soul Calibur 2. Soul Calibur 2! It's... Fuck, it is Soul Calibur, I promise you. But it's not 2. They're suggesting 4. Is this really 4? It's 4. Damn it. It's 4. Still, got it in 3. Necromancy Fantasy, thank you so much for another 100 bits. That's very generous. I appreciate that, friendo. Never would have gotten it from this. Still don't know where in the game this is, though I absolutely believe it's on one of the level backgrounds. That's Ivy's weapon. Those are the health bars and round counters. That's the name Voldo of the character Voldo, and over there is Voldo, the character Voldo. Songmina. Songmina's a great character. 4 really looked like this? I thought 4 looked a little bit better than this. Maybe it's just blurry pictures. I definitely remember this stage, though. Alright, good shit, Samantha. I believe today we have a very special milestone. 333, a palindrome. 100% win rate, no misses, no failures, and only once has it taken us until guess 6. That's a beautiful distribution from the 1 through 6 guesses. That's amazing. Well done, team! Also, today felt good for me because I felt like I actually pulled my weight a little bit. I got us in the ballpark with Anno, though I don't know the Anno games. I got this one. I got the April Fool's Day. I've been relying on you guys for the last, like, 8 to 10 streams, I think. It felt good to contribute today. Whew. Good shit, Samantha. Don't be disappointed. It's a team effort. You're not going to get all of them. Even games you've played, you may not recognize. What was important is you were here to contribute in case you knew. All right, we're going to go to Darkest Dungeon, so I can go ahead and stop this Backstreet Billiards music from the PlayStation 1 game Backstreet Billiards. This is the famous track I think we all know, embedded deep in our brain. We've probably each invented our own lyrics to it. BGM 22 from that famous game Backstreet Billiards. Anyway, let's pause that and get Darkest Dungeon going. I believe I need game 1 as my scene. That looks right. What's on the rad shirt, my man? This is a howling spiritual cat. And then there's a bunch of cats coming out of like a portal. And then there's... Is it the black cat there? Who's just, which one am I looking for? There's a white... It's all very epic until you get to the white cat on bottom who's just cleaning themselves.
You remember our venerable house? opulent and imperial.
And this is a mouse and keyboard game, so we're going to be taking off the seagull bone. Let's set that to one side. Okay, I don't remember exactly where we left off. I know we haven't begun veteran missions in earnest or anything like that, and I believe we have a couple apprentice bosses left to go. So I think I am... Excuse me, I've got hiccups from all the goldfish crackers I ate. Let's drink some carbonated soda. That will probably help me. I think I've been pushing a little bit hard to move into veteran. We have some bosses left in apprentice, so maybe I shouldn't be pushing into veteran as fast. Maybe I should be working harder on upgrading the Hamlet so that I can treat more people for cheaper, the treatments are more effective. Maybe I should be focusing on, not on the heroes, who, you know, there's a limited amount I can help them before they will only accept going into veteran missions, the fucking divas. Maybe I should focus on the church, the bar, and the brothel. Because the most important things to our adventurers are the church, the bar, and the brothel. Yeah? That's what I'm thinking. We gotta do a little bit of grinding. Shirt just keeps on giving. There we go. Thank you for getting that, Shoujo. No zoom in on the shirt. I'm afraid not today. I'm focused on this now. While strange utterances and unsettling chants typically characterize such events, we've been assured there is no real danger present in the rituals themselves. Oh, it's the Weird Council. Does that mean anything? Apparently not. I don't even see anything in town. Usually these events make a visual change in town. Whatever. Whatever. Those are 3 locations famous for grinding. Who's grinding at church? Now then. We have a couple people in serious need, but it looks like I've already assigned them. Edgelord, you're in here, right? Yeah, okay, so this means you're at church. This means you're at the bar. You're already taken care of. Everybody else looks pretty good. They are neither flashing their distress in my face like you are, nor do they seem to have just a high amount of stress. So we should figure out what needs upgrading. What would be useful to upgrade? We need shields to upgrade anything, I believe, but we do have a good stock of them. It'll go fast, but we've got a lot of them right now. And we need busts to upgrade the church. And the way the church upgrades, increased death recovery, reduced cost, increased number of slots. So each of these 3 is one of these tracks, and I just have to work through it to get cost reductions and, you know, all the upgrades are on one track. I can't choose cost over effectiveness. Penance Hall reducing treatment cost would be good, but it's also sort of a last resort. Let's assume these go in order. So it goes increase effectiveness, reduce cost, increase slots. Increase effectiveness, reduce cost is next. And that's the important one right now. You can see I haven't filled up the slots I have, and the effectiveness so far has seemed fantastic. I need it to be cheaper. And I would need 2 levels to do that on either of these. This would be easier, but also this is insanely expensive on its own. Yeah, see? It's $850 to go to the cloister. It's $1,500 to go to the penance hall. Even if I made it cheaper, it would be a lot more expensive than the cloister. I'm not sure it's worth making a savings here yet because of how many resources it would take to make a small savings. What about the tavern? Can I make any of that cheaper? You gotta grind out those hymns. God grinds at church? Do his followers know this? This sounds unwelcome. Unwelcome. Hamlet upgrading is the best. I'm here for it. Notice you might be unaware of an essential core combat mechanic all this time. Would you like pomegranates on it? Yeah, sure. Pomegranates. What's the core combat mechanic? I don't know. Super weird connection to make, but something about the art of these buildings reminds me of Octopath Traveler. Really? What is this game? I have no idea what's going on. This is a little hamlet with a manor off in the distance here. that we inherited from our late great-grandfather, or grandfather, one of our ancestors, who delved deep under the earth and found awful eldritch horrors. So this entire place has become a nightmarescape of monsters, and we have arrived to manage teams of heroes to try and clear out the darkest dungeon beneath the manor and free this land from its curse. In terms of the actual gameplay, every character has levels and skills and equipment that you ready them with, and if they die, they are dead, dead, done, dead, dead. But even before that, they can become deranged and diseased, and those don't go away at the end of a mission. You need to spend time sending them to therapy and the doctor. Mid-mission, their stress can come to a point where they become irrational and other weird quirks like that, and will do things like deny healing or steal loot from you. It is a very punishing, adventuring management game and turn-based strategy. Discovered anyone with a mania quirk is worth getting rid of that quirk immediately, just a thought. Are you playing with any mods? I have no mods. I have all the DLC, but no mods. I believe I turned off the Crimson Court DLC, though. Someone told me I should, and I can turn it back on whenever. One of them I turned off. Being a mainer, how do you feel about Moxie? Moxie's quite tasty. Not my favorite soda, but I like it. More people should get on board with Moxie. What's wrong with the rest of you? How's Darkest Dungeon going? Badly. I'm not good at it. Stardew Valley for goths? Yeah. So there's a plot of Tremors 4. Roguelike meets D&D meets Stardew Valley meets Lovecraft. Blight, Bleed, and all applicable buffs to beat us will stack infinitely, but do not refresh duration. Identical effects also stack from different sources. Okay, I knew they stacked effectiveness. I didn't know they stacked duration. Or didn't refresh duration. So, if I hit someone with 2 damage, 3 turn bleed, and then the next turn I hit them with 2 damage, 3 turn bleed, does that mean they have 2 ticks of now 4 damage remaining? Or will they take 4 damage, then 4 damage, and one of the effects falls off, and they take 2 damage the next turn? Do you understand what I mean? Does the second bleed increase the effectiveness of the remaining duration? Or are they like separate stacks that go together, one falls off and the other continues? I can't think of an easy way to explain that, but I'm sure one of those worked if you know the game. Which is it? Think of both bleeds happening at once, but they'll run out one after. Gotcha. Okay, so in that case, it would be like 1 tick for 2, then you hit with the next bleed, and it would go 4, 4. The first one ends, 1 tick of 2 for the remainder. That's what I'm getting from this. All right, cool. I didn't know that's how the durations work, but I had noticed that they stacked. Thanks for that. Proper self-care of the game. Since you pay for the recovery and healing of the characters, there's actually a pretty good insurance policy here. Well, I choose who to treat, how to treat, and when to treat them. It is an unfortunately effective strategy, from what I've heard people say, to just write off heroes sometimes. Even if they come back alive, just go, I'm gonna let them sit for a while before I treat them, or just throw them away and buy a new one of that class and level that one up. So... Oh, you think the timers aren't separate? It just uses the first timer and ends when it ends? Each Blight Bleed has their own duration? Okay, I've got 2 votes for each one has their own duration. I'm gonna guess it's that, but if I remember, I'll try and pay attention and see which it is for myself to be certain. The bar. I was gonna look at what upgrades for the bar look like. The bar could definitely use upgrades. I would love to reduce the cost of gambling. Gambling right now costs $12.50. That's more expensive than I thought it was. So this used to be $1,000 and it's now $850 because I got reduced treatment costs. Reduced cost by 16%. Should make it the same as, should make it $10.50. I mean, that is a significant savings. So I guess we should upgrade this. So I need portraits. I need portraits in order to upgrade the gambling at the tavern. Let's not take on too much. I was about to open another screen and figure out what else do I need and can I keep it. Let's not take on too much. We're looking for 3 portraits. I am going to take this game in the smallest steps possible. Welcome to the longest playthrough you've ever seen. Ew, my adventurer's broken. Can I buy a new one? Mom! A hound of hell licked my crusader, and I don't want to touch it anymore. I left it in the dirt. Can I get a new one? It's like watching someone explain how Destiny 2 armor mods work. Did you buy the Jack-o'-lantern cat shirt? Very important question. I'll have to wait and see. 2 most important Hamlet upgrades, the blacksmith and the guild. Are they? I don't have many people of like high enough. I'm sure they will be as soon as like I need higher levels for adventurers, but right now I'm not doing a what are they called? Veteran missions. Have I done any upgrading for you? Not a lot. And I can do some. Allows weapon upgrades to rank 3, armor upgrades to 3, reduces cost of weapon and armor upgrades by 10%. I've got 33, so I could do one of these and one of these. I like damage, and I like cheap upgrades. And we will need more of whatever these are, deeds, to upgrade our armor smithing. Right now, let's go ahead and go adventure. Busts. I need busts, busts, busts. Correct? No, portraits. Busts are for the church. I need portraits, portraits, portraits. Fuck. I'm back! Where can I get portraits? That's deeds, busts, shields, You try to focus on something and the game just spits right in your mouth. Spits in your eye. Anyhow. Crap. Okay, well, let's get deeds. We know we need some of those, right? Goal, gather 3 grain sacks. I've never seen that before. Kind of wish I remember what the Warrens had. I think it's the Pigmen. I don't really know. Don't really know. Pigmen can bleed, if I'm right about who it is. You like standing in spot 2, right? Let's bring Seagull for spot 2. Hey, is that the voice actor of Craig Croc? Why, yes it is. What's up, Apop? Good to see you. I need a tank. My mind just wandered off into space for a second, but I'm back. I need a tank. Are shield breakers considered tanks? Well, you don't like to stand in the front for all your attacks. You're all weird and shit. Who are you again? Who even are you? You're Musknot Mouse. Oh, you're the one who missed so many fucking aimed shots last time. Was it aimed shot? No. I'm thinking of someone else that missed pistol shots fucking constantly and was really annoying me. You're not them, though. You're fine. You're hip. You're with it. You're good. Bingus, would you like to come heal? I think you might be good at healing. I haven't checked. Oh, I wanted to bring Anita Hero to make money. But I also want to level up these characters. I don't have any way of, Do we need a tank? Can I leave Truck Coon out and just bring Anita Hero instead? Will you be enough damage on your own? You do some damage, right? No, not really. I mean, yes, but not really. Crap. I think it's a bad idea my first game back in a while to not take a tank. Let's go with this setup and see what happens. We'll be ready to quit out if we need to. A medium length dungeon, I believe I used to take 3 of these, 3 of these. We already have 1 bandage. We'll take... Oh, I actually need to check real quick. I probably could have checked on that screen. You heal bleed, right? No, you cause bleed. I'm thinking of plague doctors who have a bleed cure. Bring 4 of those. Do we need anti-venom? I'm not sure we do in here. Not that expensive. I'll bring 2 in case. Torches. We bring 2 full stacks plus a half, I believe it was. Food, I'm gonna bring 2 whole stacks because I like using that to heal occasionally. And we are 1 holy water for the fuck of it. I'm probably gonna end up throwing some of this away. Embark. It does not feel like riding a bike. I already feel like it's going wrong. I already feel like I'm not doing anything correctly. All right, the other thing I want to do is figure out just a couple limited things to make notes on that will help me out. One of them I think would be really helpful was noting what the fuck kind of enemies are in each area. So,
The fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
that says Warrens. We're gonna make a note of what enemies are in the Warrens. Notepad time! Obstacle, nothing there, so we don't need to check that for grain sack, because I assume that would be a curio or something. I'm gonna trap immediately. 70, 50, 60, 60. Really? You have the best chance? Okay. Well done.
The light. The promise of safety.
Zach List is kaput? That's so sad. Sacrificed for Zach Reed? That makes up for it. Who are you and what have you done with Hydra? When did you start taking notes for Darkest Dungeon? Today. Right now. How long will that trend continue? Probably not long. How could you leave us with only 100 yesterday? We had 40 people there. We didn't have enough for pizza. I'm sorry some of you starved to death, but I hope the people that did win the Scrabble for food enjoyed and are stronger for it. A rack of dull, rusty knives. They are covered in fresh blood. Used to cleanse items to prevent maladies. Used to counter blights, poisons, and toxins. Used to purge evil and restore purity. I wonder which of these 3 works on this. Oh wait, bandages. Wait, what's that money symbol mean right there? Is this, does that mean this is correct?
Glittering gold.
Does it show that for every one of those?
Paid for.
Every one of those that I've guessed at and used the wrong item? Use a bandage? No hints, please. The game is already trying, apparently, and it doesn't help. God damn it. That might be the most frustrating thing to happen so far. Okay, so nothing helps me here. Or at least nothing I have. Crap. Good shit! What, did your leprosy beat it out? How did that work?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
So far, nothing. Just what I need to come home to. Welcome home, Artemis. Hope you've had a fantastic day, and are looking forward to a good evening. Scrawlings written on what looks like stretched and tanned human flesh. Occult scrawlings. Holy water, medicinal herbs. Holy water for occult scrawlings or medicinal herbs for human flesh. Fuck it, let's throw out medicinal herbs. Damn. I'm not trying something else. Just reach on through that human flesh. Or read it. You don't need to touch it. Scrawlings are dull and uninteresting. I didn't know Truck-kun gave book reviews. Or that they were such a bitch. Why can't I use this? There we
The
go.
way is lit.
Hit
The
the right
path
click.
is clear.
Sorry for the hint, I just want your success. You are the only one here who does. To a degree. I mean, people don't want to see me stuck forever, I imagine. I've really gone a long ways without a fight yet.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Well, we're getting a fight whichever way we go. What's the most efficient way if I need to hit all of them? It's up, over, and this way. So we go this way first. I want you stuck forever. Love you too, Shoujo. Don't want you to fail, we just delight in your suffering. You can't have one without the other. Content, true. Not content, but content. Love your videos, been watching on YouTube a lot, but finally get to catch a live stream. Hope you're having a great day. It's been a very good day. Thank you so much for coming over here to say that. I appreciate you've been watching them. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Hope you're having a good day too. Now then. Carrion eaters and swine drummers. Should I write down every specific thing or just like pigmen? Let's write down what works well against them. That would help. So these guys aren't susceptible to blight or much else. These guys are. Now I'm going back and forth on what to write down. Because there's also people who are like, oh, strong against humans, weak against the occult. So I might need to know if they're pigmen. Okay. It looks like bleed and stun are worth it in here. Bleed plus. Stun plus. Blight maybe. We'll wait another encounter to see. Let's kill some people. Demon's Pull. Come up front. Come up front there.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Okay. Enemies will blight you in here. Enemy blight. I'm writing too much down now, aren't I? What do your abilities do again? Punish, 100% accuracy, 4.3 rounds, lower bleed resist. We'll start with that. Pretty good hit. You have knockback, 50% damage, call the shot, sidearm. Bonus damage versus marked. How much health have you got? Not a lot. 4 to 8. Fuck it.
Decimated.
Perfect. Perfect. I brought 2 of those. No, 3. I think I used 1 on a thing earlier and it did nothing. Q.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Munch. Good resist. I like that. Finish it off. Not bad. Took a long time writing things down, but not bad. Onward. More occult scrawlings. Truck-kun, do you know how to read?
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Warrens. Pigmen. Worms. Lots of pigmen. Lots of pigmen. Bleed is really good against high health enemies because it gets through prot, right? Should I start with that or the people in the back? Bleed 3.3 rounds minus bleed resist. 3.3 rounds. Yeah, fuck it. Why don't you all bleed? Yeah, bleed's really good in here. Bleed plus plus for this. What hero would you say you understand the least? Oh shit, there is one. I don't understand the Antiquarian very well, I don't understand the Shieldbreaker very well, but there's one in particular. Shieldbreaker's probably high up there. Drums of Doom and Vomit. Why don't you come forward? Drums of Doom sounds like a stress-specific technique, and I would like to kill you before you get to cast that much. How much damage does this do? 2 to 4, 7, bleeding for 3. Okay, you're gonna die from bleed now.
Great is the
See ya.
weapon that cuts on its own.
See ya! Truck-kun is in too many books. That's why he's become a book snob. Hasn't he lost 2 Crusaders and doesn't use them? I have lost 2 Crusaders. I do still try to use them, though.
Annihilated.
Was that a non-crit 20? I didn't realize you were that strong. Jesus. Let's start healing up, as we can only heal 1 target at a time. That bleed's not that bad. I could actually transfer that bleed. I'm gonna let you carry that, and you're gonna give this guy a stronger bleed. You can't mark the guy in front. Extra bleed. Now you're gonna transfer that. Most definitely. I always prioritize the enemies in the back, that's just me. I try to, because it seems like generally they're lower health enemies and higher stress damage enemies or AoE enemies than the guys in front. In front tends to be, you know, high single target damage and guarding characters so far. So it's nice to pick off the stress and the healers and all that, you know. Same with any RPG. Kill the healers. 4, you're bleeding for 4, you don't need to be shot. I can aim shot this one.
As
We're done.
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Can you transfer this off just to save yourself from it? Rain of Sorrows. Did I not get you the transfer ability? Transfer bleed, okay. That transfers to another member of my party. I assumed that transferred to an enemy. There's no red dots on that ability. This is my fault. You're so much worse than I thought you were.
Welcome to Sands, you're gonna have a good time. Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Medicarp, thank you so much for the Prime sub. That's very kind of you. It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, friend. I feel like movement skills are underrated. I only have 1 character with movement skills I even use regularly because they've got a basic back 2, forward 2, back 2, forward 2 that makes sense to me. Other things, it worries me. They may not be that complex, but it worries me to try and mix in that shit.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Feels like only yesterday you were drawing a pirate map
Remind
and drew
yourself
up a
that
grumpy boy
overconfidence
Leviathan.
is slow and
I had forgotten about that. Jax, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub in 5 months. It's been wonderful having you here, and I appreciate that immensely. Thank you, thank you, thank you, friends. Sacrificial stone. Stone used for ancient barbaric rituals. Holy water. Does nothing. Yeah, whatever, go ahead. Why don't you? You love the occult. Go ahead and sit on it. I don't know how you interact with it. Well, he's used to the occult, so imagine how much worse that would have been for anybody else. I don't think the game works that way, but I'm trying to make myself feel better. Fuck. That was pretty bad. 50 stress. Gotta commute, have a safe drive trip or whatever, you know. Have a good one, friendo. See you a bit later if you're able.
Start of a hype train.
It is now. Christian, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate the generosity. It's so good to have you here. Samantha, subscriptions, bits, and other donations are, of course, never expected, but I really do appreciate it. However, I also just appreciate having you here. Thank you all for being here. We must away ere break of day to find our long-forgotten gold. I don't think I was quite right on the first half of that, but I nailed the second half. How many more turns of bleeding do you have? You only have 2 more damage. I'll just have you eat something. Have some food. You guys. We're in good shape now. You just fucking ate! Why is that random?
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Hello. Spiders. I believe you guys are strong against blight. Oh, no, you're not. You're weak to everything. I would consider strong starting at 40% resistance or more. I'm sure numbers will get even higher later, but that's what I'm thinking right now. They're not. Abyssal Artillery, damage versus Eldritch. Beast, okay, it tells me. So... spiders are beasts. I assume worms are beasts, but I'll wait to see them again to check. Pigmen, I'm not sure. Weakening curse, weird curse. What am I doing with you? Fuck this.
Another
Perfect crit.
Cleansed from
So
all
worth hitting that button. Well done. I kind of want to kill the one in back, but we do have
executed.
surprise on our... That pulls it forward. Surprise on our side, so I have a lot of chances to do that.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Easy. Easy, easy, easy.
This expedition.
Plus 10 damage to melee skills. You get a free slot? You don't. You have move resist and disease resist. You do melee skills, and you have free slots. Go ahead and put that on. -4 dodge. -4 is a lot. Anyhow. Crate still bears the faded sigil of your family. A sack of uneaten grain. That's the quest goal. Perfect.
Now it must be carried home.
I think this room was labeled Curio. But I do want treasure. We're going well, and we haven't even rested at camp yet. So I think we continue on, even if going to treasure means we're not getting grain. Worms are beasts. Dancer comps are a lot of fun where every hero moves around each turn with their skills. Lead the efforts. Easy game.
Make the cave run red with their lifeblood.
If you like turn-based combat, you should do a playthrough of South Park: The Fractured But Whole. I have heard good things about that game, and I do like turn-based combat. My ideal turn-based combat is probably... Let's do a heal right now. Final Fantasy X. And the features I like about it are that things have weaknesses, both to elemental and certain kinds of things. I like the puzzle aspect of most enemies, almost all enemies having weaknesses. And the other thing I really like is you can see the turn order, and you can even see how you affect it if you use like a stun or delay. Those aren't necessary, but those are two of my favorite features in it. What's up, John Blade? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday, friends. Alright, you bleed, right, motherfucker? You can, but you resisted. Oh, you guys actually have 60% bleed resist. You got a lot of resist. You sort of just need to be damaged through. Hadn't realized that. How much damage does this stand to do? 2 to 3 on a guy with 4, and it may bleed, but low chance. So not a high chance of killing him. Let's kill you. And then you can hopefully 4 to 6 kill this. Nice.
Find one of those sweet whippoorwills, put it in your mouth. Let all the fluff come out.
Nonetheless.
John Blade, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 gift subs. That is very, very kind to both me and to Samantha. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, friendo. All right, we got to make room for this. Honestly, I can throw away my torches. I still have 2 full stacks. We can throw away our bonus torches. I should have lit one of those before dropping them. But I think we'll be okay. These encounters don't seem hard. Though I wish one of them had just died.
Welcome to Sans.
I really wish one of them had just died.
Snakeclan will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Leave him alone! I admire your... Come on!
Let all the fluff come out.
Truck-kun, I admire your take it on the chin or chest attitude, but at some point, you deserve better. Stand up for yourself and yell at these spiders. Or just move aside and let them hit someone else. Torches are just thick matches. That came out of nowhere, but it's true. What? Guess because we were just talking about torches? That's fair. Kill this one in back. It blights. I know it's nearly dead already, but please just end it. All right, let's heal you up. Let's hew these two. Beautiful. Except now I can't use a heal on you because we're out of combat.
Seize this momentum.
That part kind of
Push on
sucks.
to the task's end.
Ooh. There's no good option of what to drop. I almost want to drop the Jade. You know what? Eat that food. That makes a lot more sense. Heirloom chest. Key. Now we're gonna have to throw more shit out.
Only treasure could staunch the flow of
Or not, because it all stacked just fine.
corruption.
I'm gonna try and wait until the next fight to heal Truck-kun. They're not surprised. I was hoping they would be surprised. Damn. It's a fancy watch you got there. Thank you. This is a Swatch collaboration with NASA. They made, they actually have a whole bunch of moon swatches and stuff now, but this is from an older series where they did 3 of them based on different NASA pieces of equipment. This is based on the EVA suit, the extravehicular something activity suit. And I love it. Check them out on swatch.com sometime. What am I doing now? I'm pulling you to the front to die, right? Oh shit. 5, bleeding for 4. Off by... Oh no, no, I'm healing. I'm fucking healing with your turn. What am I thinking? Nearly missed that. Who do I want to shoot now? The person in back. The person in back, definitely. You're gonna bleed to death, so let's focus damage on you.
Confusion
Hype.
and panic.
You're already so hurt again. Why are you already so hurt again? Now kill him this time. Fuck you, bandit. This is going awfully annoyingly poor for a fight against regular guys. Also, I forgot to write down brigands who are human. Brigands. Human. One down, 2 down. Thank you.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
And a good heal. And a bad bleed. I'm pretty sure I have lots of bandages. That bleed's big enough, I should use one now.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Hype train fucking cess. That's a really weird place to stick the word fuck in the middle of another word. Samantha, thank you so much for the level... What did we get to? Level 3 hype train. I always forget if it's measuring the one you're working on or the one you completed. We were 10% into level 3. Thank you so much for the level 3 hype train, friendos. Or level 2 hype train. How does it count? Thank you for the hype train. Just say that, Hydro. There's no need to be so awkward about it. Come on. I think we're going to throw out the Jade. I really want to throw out something else, but I think we're going to throw out the Jade. The money can stack higher than the Jade is likely to. Hype train level 0! Could just say that anytime. Let me by, I'm famished. Nothing but rotting bodies. What kind of weird fucking quirks have you got? Citiomania. Okay. Sure. We only have 2 rooms left. It's probably worth camping to make space and hopefully reduce your Bingus, right? Bingus's stress levels if possible. So let's camp here.
A moment of rest.
This will reduce stress. We'll be left with 4 food. I think we can afford this. Healing's not bad either, of course. First things first, can anyone protect us during the night? Yes, but we'll gain 7 stress. That's worth it if no one else can. No, no, no. Dude, the flagellant sits facing away from the rest of the party. That's a cool little piece of art, but also, Jesus, guy. Alright. Alright, you're the only one that can prevent it, so let's Unspeakable Commune. Prevent nighttime ambush, all companions, 7 stress. Oh, all companions but you. Now let's reduce stress a little more. Pep talk minus stress, self-only minus stress, all companions up stress. Self-only minus 50? Wow. Lash's Kiss, heal, remove blight and bleeding, and bonus speed. Wound care, field dressing, triage. Yeah, no one's good at stress. I guess we'll just prevent further stress. That's too bad. Glad I paid a lot of food then. How much have I got left? 7? Why don't you up your speed?
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered picture.
Self-only, bleed resist, blight resist, yeah, Bloody Shroud. We're good. Anyone else got a 2 they want to use? Not really. No one needs the healing or anything. I think we can just rest. So hungry. They just had a fucking feast. What the hell's wrong with them? Oh, I have 3 rooms, not 2. I still think I rested at the right time. I couldn't do what I wanted to because I didn't actually read my rest abilities, but not having any idea what the characters could do, in that context, I think I chose the right time to rest. He fired a blanket at us. 3 damage per round, 4. They haven't gone yet either. Yeah, why don't you pick them off? The other one will bleed to death on their next turn, but let's pick that one off. Thinking back, did you ever figure out what Jester does? He's my personal favorite. I know he can prevent stress, and he also seems to have bleed effects, and he dances back and forth. That's all I remember about Jester right now. Can you just kill one outright? I love you. Did you say summer before the fall? Is that a pun? I'm not sure you should enjoy killing that much. These are humans, they aren't even monsters. Might as well. There's nothing else really useful to do with this turn.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
And you're gonna bleed. Easy. Easy game.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Good loot. Honestly, I can throw an entire stack of torches. That may sound stupid, but I really can. I really can. I'm gonna use a torch in this room, a torch in this hall, a torch in this room, a torch in this hall, a torch in this room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 12. I have 14. I can throw a whole stack of torches. And take the money, not the journal page. Fuck the journal page. Unless there's anything else I want to throw. I could throw medicinal herbs, but they may have a use. Nah, fuck the journal page. Once again, I should have lit a torch before I threw them out, but the lore, I don't even remember where to read that lore. Please tell me these stack.
A fortune.
They don't stack? The medicinal herbs are going now. gonna have to throw out one more thing, too. Better to go this way. Bunch of scrolls. Cursive is sloppy and difficult to read. Journal page. I don't have room. Go away. Don't know what else I thought that would be. A buff or a debuff, I guess. Googling summer before the fall brings up the wiki page for this game, so unhelpful. Alright. Good turn of phrase there, leper. Well done. Thankfully I have just enough food for them. The Scrawlings forever changed the hero, who is now tough from what they read. Hang on. I got a work text that starts with quick question. Let me see if it's important. I'm trying to remember the answer to their question. How quickly can I pull up the answer to their question? Not quickly. Alright, I gave them a... I think this. Do you need to know for sure right now? Let's see how that plays out. Finally, a good fucking book. It's after 5, that's the answer. Hydra has an invisible friend with them. Don't I always? I wouldn't know they're invisible. Okay, mission complete, Samantha. Return to the hamlet. How much money did we make on that?
Our supplies are replenished. The soldiers will feast tonight.
We didn't really get a lot of treasure. That was not a lucrative mission, but neither was it super costly, so it's probably fine. Alright, he said tomorrow I can get him the answer for sure. We're fine. I also got portraits and deeds. Hang on, portraits are what I needed, aren't they? Or I needed a couple things. Hemophilia, minus bleed resist. I don't love that. Fragile, sickly. How'd you all get all these fucking problems? What level mission was that? That was an apprentice one. I only have apprentice ones right now. Supply and provision cost minus 100%. Nearby farmers have banded together, increasing security in an effort to protect the healthy livestock and crops upon which the hamlet depends. Hell yes. That's great. That's really good. Alright, you've got a fucking disease. So please stop having that. And, didn't one of you get a disease? Or no, it was quirks. You have quirks. How much can it cost to reduce treatment? Okay, we need busts for this too. I do need busts. Positive, negative, quirk. Wait, how does this work? Increased number of medical ward slots, treatment slots. Okay, so this increases both of these. This is about effectiveness and cost of the medical ward. Same thing for the treatment ward. Gotcha. And I would love to reduce the quirk treatment cost. That would be amazing. So busts are high on priority. Portraits are what I needed for the tavern. They were. I got enough. Gambling's now cheaper. I would love more portraits so I could send more people to gamble as well, but we got the important thing done. Busts. We now need busts. Screw stockpiling or anything. Give it out for free. Summer literally comes before the fall. Why are you overthinking this? You know, good point. Let's just go with the flow. I think I may have put my only tank into the treatment. Hellions are kind of like tanks, right? No, you like standing in the second slot. I'm not sure you're anything like a tank. I have other tanks. They're just too high level for what we're doing, by the way. This is why I say that. You use deeds as well? Blacksmith is what I was getting deeds for. And I need more deeds. So we need busts and we need deeds. Right? Maybe it's like a metaphor about how things are going to get worse. Like summer is nice and work, and here comes fall starting to get all cold. It's something like that. He said it when he killed a guy. That's the fall. That's why I think it's a pun. But I don't know. Warm not work, I get you. Gonna use summer before the fall next time I'm trying to hype my team at work. What did I say I was working on? Busts and deeds. Busts and deeds. Is there anything else I need to do in town right now? We've got a lot of money. Maybe we should check everybody's gear, see if we can buy them upgrades. So I don't have to think about it later. Just everybody's. Every single person's. Is this a wise way to spend your time? I figure I'll all use them at some point. Pay for everybody's shit. Oh crap, I can't do everybody. Wait, I should do the second levels when it's cheaper. I should do this all when it's cheaper. I'm in apprentice missions. We need to make it cheaper first. Fuck me. Busts and deeds. The Warrens are now level 3. I don't really know what that means. Kill the Inchoate flesh. Well, it means we unlocked a boss. Busts here and a Hellion thing. No deeds there, so I guess we go after these busts. Only short, so it's not going to get us a lot, but it'll get us something. For a short mission, do we need a hero? I think not. Who do we need? We have a couple tanks. I was being silly before. Anyway, I'm gonna let Bong Waterist try out his tank. What can't you do in the front row? You can't do breakthrough. You're a weird character. I don't quite know what you do. You're a weird character, you know that? You're weird. Is everybody else good enough? Probably. Let's go with this team. Provision. This is free. So we're gonna take everything and I'll just throw away what I don't need. As we go. Medicating in the sun, pinch doses of laudanum, longing for the old fecundity of my homeland.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
I didn't pay attention. Are we in the Warrens again? I think we are. I think we're in the Warrens again. Hopefully we meet a pigmen so I can make note of what they actually are. Maggots, which are beasts. Let's kill those beasts. Maggots are pretty resistant, but they're low health creatures and they don't leave corpses. So I guess they need to have some kind of strength. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Abomination. cleansed.
And goodbye. Easy battle. Now let's throw a shovel at this wall.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Just got your 5th ace, G fucking G. Well done. I hate when I don't surprise them. What am I burning these torches for anyway? Oh, hey, I should check pigmen's. Pigmen are human and beast. I didn't understand that was a possibility. Fascinating. Fascinating. Well, you're bleeding to death now. Good for me. Can I pull you up and kill you soon? Yes, I can. 5, you're bleeding for 3, so I only need to do 2, but it sort of doesn't matter what I do. Just kill them.
Press this advantage.
Before they become a problem.
Give them no quarter.
Why am I noting down the types of creatures? I want to have a general idea that I'm going to the Warrens. The Warrens have lots of beasts. I should bring people that are strong against beasts, or at least not weak, because some people have, like, you know, they gain 20% more stress when facing beasts. Because they've got some debuff called Beast Fear. You know? Hellion does good damage.
Great is the weapon that
Hellion does good damage. You little shieldy man don't really have that much health for carrying a shield.
the onslaught.
You are a terrible little character. Too bad for your team. An oddly assembled dining table, there might still be food scraps around. This is a great time for me to figure out what I can use. Oh my god, it even tells me with a little X there if I've tried it and it doesn't work. I should have noticed that long ago. Long ago. Did 3 of us just dodge drum beats? I think Seagull the Flagellant is the only one in this party that has any rhythm. Hey Filthy, it's good to see you. Happy Tuesday, friend. Hope you're doing well. 6, bleeding for 4. I kind of want this to die before it does anything, so we won't get anything out of the bleed, but now it's dead, and that is good. 15, 5 to 10, 30% crit chance. I kind of feel like it doesn't make a difference. Either I mark then shoot, or I shoot then shoot. So why not take the tiny chance of critting and one-shotting it by shooting the first turn as well? Why not do that?
confidence
Or stacking with another person's attack like that. I forgot. Did that stress my entire team because it was a crit? I thought that only stressed the person it hit when they got critically hit.
As the fiend falls,
Wow.
a faint hope blossoms.
Maybe I kind of like the Hellion even if I don't understand them. Maybe I should read their abilities and figure out what they do.
So too will resistance.
I forgot to test what can go in there. Now you have a disease. I have infinite resources and now they have a disease.
Purchase. Spirits
Wouldn't
of
dodging music just be considered dancing? I wouldn't think so, because you're being affected by it in that case. Doing good, glad to hear that. Just relaxing, waiting for my dentist's Bell's palsy package to wear off.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Shut up, narrator. I don't have to rub it in.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Imagine being so tone deaf you physically dodge music. Alright, Wicked Hack does 7 to 14. Bleed does 5 to 10 plus 6, but it takes a few rounds. I think I'd rather have a tiny chance. You have a 16% crit chance? You gotta have the chance of critting and just getting them out of this fight.
Decimated.
Or even getting them out of this fight non-crit. God damn, you're strong.
Their formation is broken.
I like them least. So we kill them. That, instead of healing, which I was considering, was specifically to stop that worm from getting another turn. Just to be clear. Narrator be like, lol, you hit a trap, idiot.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light? Wealth beyond measure.
Highwaymen only, and we don't have a highwayman, so no one's going to be able to wear that. I can't pick up any of that. How much of this do we even have left? We have 3 rooms left. We haven't had a food check yet, but we're not going to be camping. Alright, I think one of the things we're going to do is everyone's going to eat as much as they can. And I'll throw away whatever remains in this stack. So that takes care of one of you. Busts, please. One, two, three, four, five, six. We can throw away 1 stack of torches. Doesn't feel great, but we can. Stalwart Buckle. Do I care about this? Bonus crit, bonus stress, minus 3% virtue chance. Bonus stress and everything? I don't think I even want that item. I thought that was 2 upsides, 1 downside. It's 1 upside, 2 downsides. Oh, another journal page I can't carry. How sad.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
I clicked the wrong button.
These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Crap. Imagine some fun mods that overwrite the narrator with different voices. You can hit the guys in back. Soften them up for the artillery blast I've got coming for them right here.
Another one.
Which would have killed them entirely on its own, but that's fine. Better safe than sorry.
Mortality.
Oh no, a crit for 2.
Single strike.
And a stun. That's the worst part. Making it an anime uwu girl super cutesy? Making what an anime uwu girl? That was 480 channel points well spent. I can't tell what the effect is. Or is that not the emote that you modified? Goodbye. Oh, the narrator voice.
Executed with impunity. Foolish horrors.
Hang on, there's one more room, right? There's 2 more rooms. I want loot. We gotta make money on this adventure, you understand? This is what we do for our jobs.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Let's assume I don't need shovels. It's a dangerous assumption, but I could leave if I hit a point where I need shovels, and I'm worried about the stress I would pick up from going through without it. Torchimo from another channel, I gotcha. But was it modified? I assume it usually looks that way. Oh no, that was for the fucking narrator voice. How did I already forget the explanation? Hello. It's good to see you. All of you will die. Fucking push skills. How's Darkest Dungeon going? Not great, but today we are making slow progress. Today is better than it's generally been. So hopefully I'm learning and improving. How has your Tuesday been, Shadows? It's good to see you. Cut you out of this fight.
Inspiration and improvement.
Aim shot is stronger, so we'll let that decide the target, as it can't be fired at the person in the front rank on the enemy side. Good resist, sir. Especially seeing as I just remembered you are fucked up and you have lowered bleed resist. Because I meant to cure that and I didn't. Didn't at all. Totally forgot it happened.
Annihilated. Remind yourself
want those
that
too.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Let's get rid of the anti-venom to carry it. And
Is struck. A blazing star is born.
evasive. There's nothing in this room, right? I think I scouted it. We are done. How much did I make from that
Some
adventure?
experiments should have never happened. You are doing just
It looks like it's going to be better because there's more things there. But it's only adding them 20 at a time right now. Oh, those were all our supply items. Yeah, it wasn't really better. Still worth something. I really got very little out of that. You're a flagellant? Damn it. And you're faithless. Damn it. Alright, I got a few people that need to go for various treatments. Man.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
I know, it's the entire reason I'm here. Musknot Mouse, you need treatment for flagellant. Right? You need treatment for a lot of things. Flagellants might be the most annoying. Let's take care of that one. Bongwaterist, you need treatment for wasting sickness. I don't believe anyone else has a disease at all. No. What other quirks are there to worry about? Somebody got bleed resist down. Was that, that was Truck-kun, right? You're a wield phobe? Interesting. And you're also not the person I was thinking of for the, who needs a cure. Infirm, ruins phobe, sickly. Increase the chance of curing extra diseases would be lovely. We don't have that. Can I increase the chance of curing multiple quirks? I mean, you're not a healer, so I don't really care about that. That's not bad at all. Pretty good, that's good. I'm watching Turn A Gundam and have come to the conclusion that all TV to ever exist needs an Australian man to narrate the title show. I saw your post in Discord about that, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying the weirdness of Turn A Gundam. Might want to look at what Evasive does. That's really good. Damn, Musk only gonna cut some cheese to release some release stress. So, what? Evasive? Who even got Evasive? Who picked that up? Oh, you did. I'll be honest, I didn't realize this was something she was going to keep. And yeah, it's bonus dodge. I assumed it was bonus dodge. I thought that was one of those things like where they get a virtue for passing their test when they hit 100 stress and it's gone at the end of the dungeon. I never understand when they pick up anything positive. I just let it be a pleasant surprise. Alright, we can reduce cost.
In the
Good
end,
shit.
every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Let's upgrade some more people now that it's a little cheaper. We're spending like crazy, but if we're not spending, we're gathering it for no reason. You know? So I think this isn't a bad idea. I don't know it's not a bad idea. We still have plenty of money left. We'll be fine. And I've got so many common fucking things to sell off if I need to. I never read the... I have some very rare ones. Wow. I should probably look at this screen sometimes. Bonus prot, bonus max HP, but they do less damage and they stress more often. Okay. That's very good, though. These hero names are amazing. Thank you. Samantha chose them. As a team, they were able to redeem and rename heroes. It'll come back, too, when I get new heroes, but right now they've all been named, and I don't have space to recruit new ones. I cannot. We are full. Read it there. No new hero may join the team at the moment. Okay, so I still need the same things. I still need... Did I just buy this? Oh, no, this is what I need. Why would you treat a positive quirk? To make room for a new positive quirk, maybe? I need busts, and I need deeds. Still. Actually, I finished what I was doing deeds for. I could get a bunch more for this. I need busts. It would be nice to have deeds. That's how we'll think about it. I don't really need that many portraits to... Oh, this only increases recovery. I need to reduce costs. Busts, deeds. Busts, deeds. Busts, deeds. Let's go back and see if there's anyone else with a quirk I'd like to cure. Let's just start at the top. Known cheat, that's not too bad. Minus blight resist, that sucks, but it's insanely expensive to cure. Obsessed with material things, minus 10 accuracy while bleeding. Oh, you know who does something I dislike? It's you. You're actually being treated for something else. I can't treat you. All of yours are expensive. Very expensive. Plus 100% food consumed if stress above 50. That's a weird one. That sounds bad, but I don't know how bad. Those aren't too bad. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna take a guess that it's like kleptomania, in that they will automatically open a chest or something like that when they see it. But unlike kleptomania, they will let you keep the equipment and loot you find, if there's any. So basically it just takes the choice to open it or not out of your hand. That's not good and not bad, that's fine. I could be wrong though. Plus 10% stress all around is just shit. Let's cure that. Let's cure that one. Out to have fried cabbage sausages and sour cream. Simple, but nothing makes me happier. That's good. Cabbage sausages. Do you mean, is that cabbage and sausages, or there's some cabbage in the sausage, is there? Well, I hope it's delicious. I think he gives people stress when they take things, if you remember from last stream. All right. Busts. And... oh, I know something we should do. I can't, because they're in treatment. I was going to look at the Hellions' skills and make sure I like their setup. Oh well. Busts. Portraits. Portraits and crests. Busts. Gather 3 holy relics. So loot's going to be a bit annoying to do on this mission. That's fun. What's our team look like? Truck-kun could come, Sassafras could come along. And we're going to the ruins, so we need to start ruins notes. Let's assume we need half a page for each location. So I'll start the ruins notes down here. Shield breaker. You do a lot of dancing abilities, right? You don't have anything that moves you backward. Sassafras, you have something that moves you forward, right? And it's a stun? So I guess we could do those. Your moves that move you forward, you can use most of them from the front, right? You can use all of them from the front. You know what? What the fuck are your abilities? Pierce is a normal attack, and it pierces armor, which I assume means it ignores prot. Puncture is a 50% damage attack, but it bypasses guard. It also breaks guard. And it pulls. And it hits anyone. Captivate. 75% normal damage, bonus crit. It blights for 9. Captivate's pretty good, but it's got a weird targeting, second and third. 2 uses per battle, Serpent Sway. 2 blocks, buff self with speed. Are you a tank, Shield Breaker? And your other abilities are, right from the front, Adder's Kiss, Blight 9, full damage, move back 1. Adder's Kiss is interesting. Impale. Impale's weird. I'm not sure about that's because of the minus 60% and minus 6% crit. And finally, Expose. Melee, move back 1. Low damage, bypass stealth, de-stealth, increase their chance to be crit, and slow them. Okay. Hey, Genre, good to see you, friend. How dark is the dungeon? Pretty fucking dark. We are playing incredibly slowly today and starting to take physical notes on the locations. Because it's been so dark, I'm doubting I can progress without really putting in effort. And I'm interested in seeing more of the game. I'm really enjoying it. I'm just bad at it. I kind of want to buy Adder's Kiss. What would I give up? I might give up Captivate for Adder's Kiss. Yeah, I want to do that. Let's try them out first before I start buying them things. So you're going to start here. Sassafras, you're coming along as well. I think you're decent damage, so we need a hero. You can come to help us carry more loot. I guess. You're in a spot you like, right? Yeah, near the back. And I need a healer. Do I dare bring Bingus again, who is pretty stressed? Bingus should actually probably go get stress relief. My bad for forgetting to assign you to stress relief. Instead, we'll bring Fire Lobber. Yep, we'll bring Fire Lobber. Ideal. Hey, definitely not. Hope you're having a good day, friend. You looking forward to your first tier 6 champion mission? No. No, I'm not. By the way, Samantha, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Genre. Wonderful streamer you should all be following. Check him out next time he's live. Let's get going with this party before I overthink this. I hope the ruins are okay with the characters I've chosen. Also, I'm not sure I can hit the backline very well. We're gonna play this anyway. Give me... two and a half stacks of torches, all 24 food that you're selling. I would like 3 shovels, 3 keys. I already had 1 key. Ruins. Ruins sounds more like bleed than disease. Let's bring 5 bandages, 2 anti-venoms just in case I'm really wrong. A couple holy waters, and a couple of these. And a lot of that will be thrown in the gutter when I need space to carry loot. Here we go! Genuine question, Hydro. What kind of numbers would you need to pull for streaming to be a career? It's very hard to tell because how much money a streamer makes can vary a lot. One streamer with an average 1,000 viewers may make very different amounts of money to another streamer who has the same 1,000 average viewers. But I would guess somewhere between 1 and 3,000 average, maybe. And then I could get by on a meager living, but really enjoy myself streaming. Probably. Gonna go try a new Marauders update. Have a good one, John Blade. Thanks for hanging out, friend. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. This is big. And an annoying shape. Oh, it's a really annoying shape. I hate this mission now. I guess we'll go up, over, down, back, this way. Yeah. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. So, we have in the ruins Skellies, who count as unholy. Good to know. They also can be blighted, but not bled. So, I'm gonna write bleed minus minus. Blight 1+ for now. Seems like your stream is beginning to snowball. You're gonna jinx it. Don't say it, just let it happen. I don't know. I mean, I get a lot of attention from my recorded videos, and that started making me a little money, which is wonderful. It pays for the games. It lets me save a little money for things like upgrading a PC at some point. It certainly isn't a real payday or anything. It might be someday, we'll see. The stream also is growing, but it's growing slower. Quite happy with the size of it, though. Everything's really enjoyable right now. A bigger stream may mean more money, but it'd also mean more concerns, more... We'll see what happens. I'm happy whatever goes on. Setting an order for 1 to 3,000 clones to the Kaminoans. Good reference. I haven't decided what I'm doing. We're not doing Blight. That's what we're not doing. Pierce. Damage 90%. Damage 50%. So we're doing Pierce. And I can reach the back line? How about you, Burr? Can you one-shot one of these? Yes, you can. We'll actually kill the one in front then.
Cleansed from our lands.
Judgment.
Holy shit! And she just said, "You are damned." I love this team. Except for you. Fucking antiquarian. So that is the ability that stuns, which is useful, does a little bit of damage, which is great, and moves forward. So you see how the shield breaker and the man-at-arms can dance forward and backward with each other? That's nice. Minor antique worth 500. Okay. Everybody reset. Honestly, it doesn't really matter who's in front, but why not reset them? So I get some practice using that button.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the...
One of my favorite streamers of all time. You're much too kind, but I appreciate that. Make you laugh after a bad day. Thank you, homie. You're very welcome. I'm super glad to hear that. That's the effect I hope it has. Thank you so much. We also have cultists. Cultists are humans. Apologies if this is a less funny stream because I'm being very careful, but this is the work I need to do to play this, I think. Alright, I can blight a cultist. How good is this ability? 13 and you're gonna bleed to... It's a good ability. They're not gonna get a turn. Stopping by to say hi. Hope you're having a great Steam Hideout. I am Tiggles. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a fantastic day too, friend. Ever see frontline tank Vestal? It's not great, but it's fun to use her. Rarely seen melee skills. No, I've used her melee skills once or twice. I tried her out as a second spot character, but I missed having, I forget which ability I couldn't use there. Oh, Divine Grace. Her single target heal. But it wasn't bad. I mean, her AoE heal is good. You can even slowly patch people up single target with that. Shoot the guy in back. I know there's another person with a turn, but I hate him. I just hate him. You can blight, but it's a shitty blight. You can duck. You can heal and fortify, or you can stab. You're gonna stab. 15, 15, 25 prot. What? Oh, you can hit this one. Hit this one. I hate that character. Stun them.
Welcome to Sands, you're gonna have a good time. Snake Line will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Tiggles Toggles, thank you so much for the tier 1 gift sub. That is very generous. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. Cultist with 15 health. 7 to 13, or... Oh, you actually can't hit them with that. But you can blight this guy. Right? Yeah, skeletons can still be blighted. Let's do this. I hate enemies with shields. Eight, bleeding for 3. You can't make the difference. You can't hit things. Why do I even care what you're doing? Have a great night. Thanks very much. You too, friend. AoE heal. Easy decision. I love healing.
Continue the onslaught.
Maybe I should have hit the one in the middle. But I canceled one enemy turn by doing that. What the fuck is going on here? Do you have... So you have 13 dodge. You have 0. Oh, 13 dodge is a lot, isn't it? Probably 13 dodge is probably pretty good. That's why we're not hitting them.
Press this advantage.
Thank you!
Give them no quarter.
That makes up a bit for your other fucking awful turns. Jeez.
Their formation
Got through it.
is broken.
Got through it.
Maintain the offensive. Glittering gold.
We're already
trinkets
out
and
of
baubles,
space.
paid for in blood.
This place is really big. How many torches would I expect it to take if the enemies don't affect the torches? Oh, safe count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 torches. That's a very safe count. Even if it was only 20 though, I'm carrying 19. So I don't want to throw away 3 torches. Fuck. We might need to leave the emerald behind. Okay, you know what we'll do? This early on, we will drop the citrine in favor of the bust. And is there anything else I should drop? Maybe holy water or maybe medicinal herbs. Because we gotta make money. We gotta make money. Yeah, let's do that. And hope we get more emeralds or whatever that was to stack with it. Then it'll be worth it. Do you prefer the support tanks like Man-at-Arms or the pure offense tanks like Lepers? I like the offense tanks. I love the Leper. And the Hellion seems quite fun too. Maybe I just got really lucky with crits, but the Hellion seemed to crit way more often and end up doing way more damage than any tank other than the Leper.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Surprise is an excellent outcome. I love surprising.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Damn it, man! He would have killed that even if he got the minimum damage. We would have had 2 of them dead, never having taken a turn. That would have been nice. Whatever. It's 1 more hit taken. Would have been cool, though. You're still not dead? Please land this. Thank you. Good shit.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
It was a graveyard slash. It caught on in a flash.
That's the 3rd time I've said that, isn't it? We need to get out of the ruins. Can't be trusted around these skeleton enemies. 3 ladies and a man with arms to hug 'em all. Is Aegon dead yet? No, I believe Aegon is not dead. Get fucking judged. Don't you feel bad now? Don't you feel bad about yourself, Bone Defender? I'm also gonna stun you if possible. Who can you heal, by the way? Oh, you can only heal the back and only for 1. Yeah, we're gonna attack then. I want to know if you might be able just to do a little patchwork on my shield breaker. Just a bit.
Success so clearly in view.
Decisions,
Or is it really
decisions.
a trick of the light.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. Decisions, decisions, decisions.
The light, the promise of safety.
That might be quite early to start tossing out torches. I can't say for sure. An ancient-looking dusty idol of the light. Stick your hand in it. A holy relic, the object of the search. Oh yeah, that's the quest. Oh, I need a lot more room for loot. Crap. Can one of you cure blight? Uh-oh. That's bad. Because I want to throw out the anti-venom. Uh-oh. I think we're not coming out of this with a lot of loot. Because I'm going to need to throw it out as we go. For now, let's throw out the anti-venom, as bad as that feels. Ah. Onward. Yeah, start eating through the food. Make some space. By filling your guts. Could be valuables left inside, but the cabinet is locked. Toss a key in there. Hopefully it stacks. It does, that's good. Busts are what I need too. Busts are the main goal of this mission.
Star is born.
Spiders are not.
Another one falls.
Shit, come on, just kill it.
Be gone.
That's a bit much. I guess I asked, though. What are spiders anyway? Weber, our... Where'd my pen go? Did the camera just catch me just throwing my pen? I'm not the only one that does that, right? That happens occasionally to everyone. Why do we just throw... You use pens most days. It's second nature to write with your hand. How come sometimes I press down the click of my pen and then my hand just goes, let's let go of it? Spiders, which are beasts, as one might guess. Let's kill them now.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Money will stack to 2,500 thanks to the bonus of the antiquarian, which means it might be worth throwing out this emerald at this point to get more, but like, if I got 3 emeralds, no, it would take 4 emeralds to be worth more than a stack of gold, assuming I finish a stack of gold. I wonder how high these things stack. These 3 jades represent a little over 1,000. It's probably worth tossing the jades in favor of gold. The other option is tossing my 1 key. I'm actually going to need to toss 2 things because this is another holy relic that I need to pick up. Fine. Let's toss this for the gold. And let's toss the key for the relic. Ow. Curio in here.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Hey everybody. That is not a holy relic in the background there. That's definitely not.
Devastating blow.
Let's be honest. It's no one did Pobblebonk. Pobblebonk slightly misunderstanding. Buttspot 5, 10, 20, 20. Amen. Ah, Buttspot. When will I bring you back? Rend for the Old Gods is a weird name for an ability. Maybe they misread it and it just says read for the Old Gods. There's lots of occult scrawls. The gods seem to be into that stuff. Stop rending me, is my real point. They won't listen to reason. They just will not listen to reason. Buttspot's coming back when Half-Life 3 comes out. What an awful fate you've consigned Buttspot to. Rend you asunder? Oh, that's exactly what it means. It's just a weird
But a victory
phrase. Rend for the Old Gods? You rend things. How often do you rend for something? It's just odd. Doesn't mean nothing. I need those busts, though. I need them. I need them. I have no idea what to put down, but I need those busts. Is it time to start losing food? I don't think it is. Ooh, but I'm not certain. Let's heal people up. How much will you eat? I don't think it's time to lose food. Crap. I hate these decisions. How I hate these decisions. Let's get rid of bandages. No, the enemies in here bleed. Let's get rid of emeralds. Give me busts, they're what I need. I'd love crests, but can't afford them. Altar dedicated to unholy abominations, perhaps a great power lies within. Bagel Toast, would you like to see if a great power lies within? The altar's purpose is purely decorative. And when you press on the base lightly in the right spot, it overflows with IHOP strawberry syrup. What a lovely effect. That must be great at parties. Moving on. Rent for the old gods due monthly. Hunger. You just fucking ate. God damn it. That feels like an early hunger check. The way we're going has nothing. It's still gonna be less stress to finish walking forward and then turn around than to turn around first. We actually have some pretty useful scouting going on here. I don't care about the curios in the hallway, generally speaking, because I'm already pressed for space in my packs. And I may have to go to what is now a dead end in the corner if I ignore the places north of me I know won't have the relics I'm searching for. But a dead end is less stress, because walking back through a hallway you've already explored gives you less stress and burns less torch, I believe. You could have busts. I threw out my key. You love antiques, you smash it open. God damn it. 6 damage. Not awful. Not too bad. Behold my Cthulhu syrup chalice piece. It really ties the room together, does it not? I don't need to write down madman. I already have cultist human written down. He's just another form of cultist, basically. The two of you stress people out a lot, so you need to die, which you has less health. You have less health. Judgment. Judgment has a chance to stun, right? Nope. Does an antique lady find more loot when she interacts with stuff? Does she? I know she increases how much gold you can keep in a single stack, making your looting much more efficient. I don't recall if anyone ever told me that she picks up more when she searches things. Wouldn't be surprised, though. Alright, we got the stress characters out of the way. Now we just gotta deal with the bleed characters, after I threw all my bandages away. Speak of the devil.
Decimated.
You absolutely made it his Dessa. Fine. Oh, that should have been a stun. I'm being silly. Luckily, it doesn't matter because I dodged, but that should have been a stun. If I was being wise about strategy. A fresh bleed right before the fight ends is just unkind. Just unkind.
So too will resistance.
Okay, let's try up, then left, then down. We only need one more item. We may continue beyond that for more loot, because I could carry a lot more busts. Do you not stack? I thought things stacked to 8. Busts only stack to 6. Anyway, it would be nice to get more busts, but it may not be worth going on for that. Also, I should camp. We should camp. To make space.
Huddled together,
You're the only one stressed.
rats in a maze.
I think just 4, fine. Now, can anyone protect us from midnight attacks? No, good. All right. What else can we do? Can anyone lower stress? You can. Spend on that immediately. Produce a random trinket? Holy shit. That seems powerful. You can encourage as well. You also encourage then. Light skill chance, prot, max HP. 3, yeah, why don't you snake skin? Why don't you weapons practice? We only have 1 point left, right? I don't think anyone even has a 1 point ability. You do? Produce a random supply item. Go for it. Thanks. Where were you keeping that shovel? Did you find it on the bookshelf behind you? It's not like a big deal, but I feel like when we set out from town, you should tell me how many shovels you have. Tino, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? You did a nice chunky stream. Did you beat the game or something? Did you enjoy yourself? There are 2 ends and until done. I take it you won? G fucking G.
Brought back into the spotlight by a tortured mind.
Sorry, you distracted me. What's happening right now? You lubed up a dolphin. I've got enough horrors to deal with in this game. You don't need to come tell me you lubed up a dolphin, at least not without more context. Samantha, if any of you aren't following Tino at twitch.tv/badweed, that's BADWIID, you could catch him lubing up dolphins on his stream. He plays point-and-click adventure games. They're fucking weird. And a lot of other things. We committed war crimes on cats. I don't know if that's worse than lubed up on a dolphin or not. I don't know what the dolphin's being used for. You know what? I think that is worse, because it's explicitly war crimes, and cats are better than dolphins. Dolphins are amazing. They're awful. Amazing, awful creatures. Nothing Diamond is saying is inaccurate. Broke into a despot's castle and stole his 3 nicest jackets. That sounds much more like an average adventure game. Like, it's wild, but I could much better believe that. Just took the bus, shove a stick into it for the improv shovel. The shield breaker is scarred from past trauma. She must navigate a series of 7 flashback battles while camping. This isn't just an ambush? 1 battle per camp. Well, we're only camping once. Once these battles are completed, she can camp peacefully forever. Note, the 7 flashbacks are shared across the whole class. Wait, your job comes with trauma that your whole job field needs to deal with collectively? Imagine if it was like, you should get a job in IT. It's not too hard to get the certifications if you're willing to put in a little work and you've got a little bit of a knack for tech. There's a growing, burgeoning field. It'll be easy to keep a job, pays quite well. You will have recurring nightmares until you and all other IT professionals face your fears and overcome them. But really, it's guaranteed employment, is what I'm saying. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I think I might wait 6 months and join the career once everyone else sorts shit out. This is so weird. She brought everyone else along! We'll work through the trauma together, that's solidarity. Yeah, I guess there's a positive spin on this, but I'm mad. What's up, KFC? Welcome back. I hope the dark dungeons are treating you well. I need to slam some food in the oven. I hope you're eating something delicious in the very near future. Tino, thank you again for the raid, friend. All right. Bonus crit while stealthed. Stealthed. Guarded by the Rattler. Bonus prot for 2 rounds. Riposte. So I don't want to hit you. I can't hit you. I want to hit you, and it's hard to hit you. However, I can't actually de-stealth you. I think I laughed at the de-stealthing ability when I was looking through them all. I can bypass guard at least. And not get riposted. How's the game going? Weird right now. Weird and rough. You can't get around this, can you? You cannot. Alright, how much damage would you do to this? 18, you do 7 to 11. I think we need Retribution on. Let's keep punching away at this thing, but I think you need to activate Retribution and maybe even Defender. Depending on how people's health go. You're not that resistant to stun or bleed. You're somewhat resistant to blight. That's a very good resist. I have a fucking antiquarian for this. I forgot about that. Let's fortify us with bleed and blight. Again, I misread this. I thought this was both the back. That's just where she can use it. I can use it on anyone. Alright, let's start fortifying the front line to resist blight. Guarding again. How long does stealth last? Shit. Oh, I didn't notice you had riposte on as well. My bad. Is there no game music during this fight, or is it just really quiet? There's only the howling of the wind through the collective memory of the shield breakers about the night where I'm sure a tiny little garter snake snuck into their tent while they were out camping with their parents as a kid, gave them a little fright, and they forever remembered it more like this. We'll get through this fight and back to the music as soon as we can. Any new characters to name? Nope. Afraid not. One down. Even the dreams leave corpses. Fuck me, man. And you're gaining stress every turn from this? Yeah, 20 stress per round. 3 more rounds to go. Can we kill this thing before it stealths again, please? Please? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was pretty important.
Precision and power.
That was pretty good too. Also, you not dying is important. But more importantly, we're out of here. Why'd you just get healed, Antiquarian?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
A beautiful thing, 1 of 7. I am a beautiful thing, they say. Flawless as the sea of dunes, graceful as the desert wind, captivating as a shimmering mirage. They stare, they linger, they watch me without blinking. If writing this is effective therapy, I, for one, am happy for the shield breakers. But couldn't they do this on a therapist's couch somewhere? I guess we'll find out when one of them dies. If you die in the dream, Agnes collectively, or is she just imagining the others? Not a very imaginative bunch, not even bland epic music. That snake was called Pliskin. Is their shared trauma just a really bad escape from New York movie date? I think you've hit the nail on the head. Venomous Vial, Shield Breaker only, which means you could equip this right now. Bonus Blight skill chance minus Blight resist. Moreover, it saves me inventory space. Go ahead and put on this holy water so that I have space to pick up these deeds. I do have a bandage. I thought I'd thrown them out and I did not even look earlier. Good. Well, I'm glad you've been fixed now. Should I have to wait and... I'm gonna wait and heal you. Let's start going back. We're still looking for one holy relic to complete this quest. Doesn't really matter where the two of them are standing. All of their abilities are available in both positions. You got a new phone, dropped your old phone, shattered that screen all in one day. Did it happen in that order, or did you drop your old phone and shatter the screen and then go get a new phone? Hey, money, money.
The twisted
Not now.
faces of the damned,
Surprised?
piled high and cloaked.
This is our moment. 50 stun, 110% base to stun. Stun the collector. Stun them. Good. Now. Cut the collector. Excellent! Damage on minus 10%, minus 50. Absolutely smash the collector. Smash the collector! Oh, we did a little more than half, but we had the benefit of surprise and a crit in there. I don't know how this will go. That was a light hit. Shit. Fuck. We have to take this fight seriously now.
Sedated.
I guess we'll add riposte to you in case the collector tries to attack you. Does the collector have any physical direct attacks? No, they buff their friends. So riposte may not actually matter. You gotta reach back and kill them right now, Bagel Toast. This is why you were named Bagel Toast. Don't think about what that means, just crit them to death right now! Okay, how do we handle this? Marked, but resisted the bleed, but marked, but I can guard them. That'll help. Yeah, let's do that. Guard. You have riposte on as well, so it's perfect. I want you to be hit. Whatever, whatever. I don't even care. I want you to hit them. Try again. How much did you heal for? When, why, and how? They were at like 29 before. Fuck, dude. Got a little use out of riposte on the boss. I like that. Why don't you high single target heal your stuff? That's great. Thank you. Well done. I love the design of the collector. Like everything about it, these enemies are just as cool as the collector themselves. Kind of hate that I'm in this fight right now, but I do like the collector. Can you stun this one before they take their turn? Yes, you can. They're at 12 health. They'll bleed for 9 this round. Or, sorry, they'll bleed for 3, leaving 9 this round.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
The post ended. 7. Significant damage taken. Dead?
As the ghoulish
Made it.
collection scatters.
Made it! Choked at the critical moment. The Collector's Vestal is healing him. Ah, I didn't notice. Can you choke during an everyday event, or is that just some form of panic attack? Anyone know of a good Skyward Sword playthrough? Mine. I haven't released it yet, but I have a bunch of clips. It's actually incomplete. I need to go... Skyward Sword is weird. We'll get to that. I want it! How much of this place do I have left? Oh, we can throw out 2 torches. 1 torch, actually. We can use 1. Ooh. That was a good pickup. That was good. That was fantastic, actually. That made that fight quite worthwhile. Apart from the fact it may push our, well, I don't think that added a lot of stress. Mostly our, shield breaker got stressed by their nightmare. Yeah, I think that fight was quite worth it, actually. Did you play on Switch or Wii? I played on the Wii. I'm missing sort of the last quarter of my playthrough, and so what I'm thinking is, in a while... How much do I actually remember about the game? Maybe sooner than later. I'm planning to get the HD remake and remaster, whatever it is. Play through it again. Maybe all on stream, maybe only the last part on stream. But the point is, I want to get the clips I'm missing to make one full highlights video. And I'll find some joke to make about stitching it together, probably. Probably. Came from nothing, but I'll not end with nothing. Pack's already been looted. Tone Deaf, not that. Lazy Eye, not that. Hylomania, okay. Hylomania is just like a worse version of Kleptomania because it takes a lot more money to cure. Is that it?
Find one of those sweet whippoorwills, put it in your mouth. Let all the fluff come out.
I'm back.
Captain Narcolepsy, thank you so much for the Prime resub and 2 months. That's very kind of you. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well, friend. What the fuck is happening? Samantha, I need 3 holy relics. I'm carrying 2 holy relics. I scanned both of these rooms and neither has loot in it. Where did I miss a holy relic? How did I miss a holy relic? What's going on? Maybe the hallway curios can be them? That would be a first. I can't say it's not possible, but that would be a first for a quest item to be in a hallway. Did the collector collect one? I killed the collector, so... If they did, they should have dropped it. I guess we'll go to these rooms, but I'm pretty sure I scouted both of these. Maybe I didn't scout this one. Let's go to that one. It's going to preserve my torches most to go this direction. They are in hallways. This game sucks. I already got that one. 2 food left. I need to pick up more food, or we need to pray that we don't get another hunger check. I only have 3 torches as well, though. Hopefully we don't have to search very far. There's 2 curios in this next hallway. There it is. All right. Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. Let's get rid of the bandages. They don't sell for almost anything.
Wealth
And let's get the fuck out of here.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Made it. Who on earth keeps their holy relics in the hallway?
The trappings of his faith have been restored.
That's what I'm saying. How effective are the holy relics really? Probably ineffective. Like, I have actual holy items that my characters can carry around that will make them resist disease and hit harder. These things are just called holy relics. They do nothing. I think we're saving some people's heirlooms for sentimental value, but at least we made a good chunk of money doing it. And Sassafras got a disease, but Sassafras got a disease called Spasm of the Entrails. Ooh. Early riser. Consumed by thoughts of inadequacy. That's probably something we should cure, because I bet this is the kind of thing where it just randomly interrupts their action, no matter what it is. I bet. Is this game worth buying? This game is very punishing. If you don't mind doing some grinding, possibly starting over if things went really bad, if you don't mind practicing and learning a hard game, so far I would say absolutely. I've not even progressed to the 2nd level of mission, but I've put a lot of hours into the game, and I've really enjoyed it despite the difficulty. It's good. Do you know the Muffin Man? I don't. Never had the pleasure of meeting them. Someone else made that joke earlier. You don't need to call people out for that. Bunch of mods on PC. A lot of the mods are smut. Spasm of the what now? Entrails. Are Eat, Pray, Love viewed as holy relics? They tend to live in hallways. Are Eat, Pray, Love? Disease Taco Bell. Cloister, Transept, and Penance Hall is free. Now's the time to de-stress some people. First things first. Fire Lobber. You need to stop having imposter syndrome and just believe in yourself. Can I make this cheaper before we do this? Yes, I can.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
That's what I did, right? Yeah, that's what I did. Ooh, I can make it even cheaper. We still want busts. I need this to be as cheap as fucking can be. Let's cure you of that. Who else needs help? I think you had something I wanted to remove. Obsessed with food. Did I remove that one? Didn't somebody else have something more annoying? But, you know, also not, no more expensive to cure, or am I crazy? I don't remember. I'm not sure who I was thinking of. I'm not sure. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Wonderful to have you here, friend. Did you need help? Will not pray or flagellate. Let's get rid of Faithless. That's somewhat limiting, and I don't like that. Sassafras, you picked up a fucking disease. Let's cure that, because it's relatively cheap, too. And I think you're the only one with a disease, so we're good. All right, that's all the treatment that needs to be done. Let's go ahead and get some free stress relief. Bagel Toast, you need this. Go ahead and take some effective stress relief. Seagull. Seagull will go to Penance Hall. Perfect. That's incredibly expensive, so getting it for free this week is a big deal. And Musk, as long as it's free, you might as well go. No one else really needs help. We're good on that front. I like punishing games like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, so why not give it a try? Absolutely. It's turn-based, but otherwise it's got a similar, you know, punishing, deeply punishing for mistakes and failures attitude as those games. Also, it goes on sale pretty often. I wouldn't be surprised if it's on sale now or will be soon, because Darkest Dungeon 2, which is quite different from what I've seen, it looks like it's still quite worth playing this game, even though a second one is coming out. They're quite different. Darkest Dungeon 1's might be on sale now or soon, because Darkest Dungeon 2 comes out like next week. It's already in early access. It comes out in 1.0 next week, I believe. I met the Muffin Man once, not face to face. I was hiding under a table while he killed 20 people with just a muffin. We can't cure the collective nightmare in the sanitarium? No. That shit runs too deep, apparently. We can't. Why is Bingus still here? Wait, what were the notices? How do I see the notices?
In time, you
How do I see what happened?
The tragic extent of my failings.
Bingus, what's going on? Bingus is tying one on and refuses to leave the bar yet. Bingus! We're talking about eldritch horrors. You can't just refuse. Drag him out of there and pour some black coffee down his throat. What do you mean we don't have black coffee? Is this not where coffee grows? Shit. Grind some ginger in his eyes, whatever it takes to straighten him out. I was looking to upgrade the tavern. Did I acquire what I need? No, I did fucking not. Damn. Oh, wait. I want to reduce the cost, and I did that. I do still want portraits so that I can increase the number of slots. I got deeds. Did I get enough deeds to upgrade this anymore? No. I need 15 more deeds for that. We are also going through crests pretty quickly. We seem to have hit a rise in prices, which, you know, you expect to come. But I would guess we are at the point where I could be reasonably expected to take on apprentice missions soon. I think we'll need to be moving on to them soon. But we bought some really good money and time savers so far today. I think we've improved the town quite a bit today. I never look at these things. Do I care? Number of trinkets available, trinket cost down. I've never bought a trinket there. Never ever. So. Darkest Dungeon 2 is going to be a proper roguelike with meta progression. Met a different Muffin Man. He put a whole franchise of bakeries out of business, one branch at a time. Made a lot of dough doing it. Okay, I think we go out for another mission. I still need busts and deeds, mainly. Paintings aren't bad. I think paintings are actually a little better than deeds. Alright. Busts, paintings, deeds. In that order. Would be nice. What's the boss offering? Paintings and crests. We could try to take on the Inchot Flesh if I have a decent team I can put together. Who's available for that team? Everyone's getting treatment. Truck-kun, you can lead them. Who else can come along? Fong Waterer, you're my dancing grave robber. You do decent damage, right? We're going to the Warrens. Hang on. The Warrens, bleed and stun are good. You benefit from other people blighting, but you do not blight nor bleed nor stun. You don't blight or bleed or stun. You just hack in half. So far, we're not taking advantage of this. Who can take advantage of this? Aegon? Stun? Stun shuffle? Blight? Aegon, you could come with us. Absolutely. Fuck off, Antiquarian. I should learn to use you more, but I haven't yet. I need a healer. Oh no. Bingus won't leave the tavern, and everybody else has leveled out of these level of missions. Ooh. I don't think we're in shape to do the boss because we don't have anyone to heal. Fuck. That's bad. That's bad. Let's do one other quick mission and then we'll come back to that. The other benefit will be, the boss is called Flesh and Chote. I'm going to imagine that you can bleed them. So it would be really nice to bring Seagull to stack tons of bleed, if I'm right about that. Might come back to bite us in the ass, but I think it's likely. So can I just do another one to get through this real quick? Crests, Deeds, Bleed Resist Blood Charm, Explore Rooms. Let's go ahead and do this one real quick. Without a healer. How do I do this without a healer? How the fuck do I do this without a healer? This is a bad idea. This is just a bad idea. Healing camp skill. Yeah, that's a bad idea. I wish I had a short one. I hate that, you know, Inchote is 4 syllables. How am I mispronouncing it? Even if it was Incohate, which it's not. Inchote. Well, this says that I'm mispronouncing it because it should be Incote. Or Incoat?
Inchoate.
Inchoate. Alright. That's only 3. Maybe that's just the American pronunciation, though. God, I don't know how I'll do this. Alright, let's just put a team together and try. I need a hero. You can't learn to heal any better, can you? No, you can force someone to protect you. You can buff targets to dodge. But you can't heal. You have, like, a heal on somebody, don't you? Or is that yourself? Or am I thinking of someone else? I think I'm thinking of somebody else. You don't heal anybody. You sing. It's great, but it doesn't heal. I think I kind of foresee going in and abandoning or something. Is there a short veteran? There's a short veteran mission we could try? Is that wise? I don't know. Just dodge everything, then no need for heals, 5 head? Hey, you need to tell that to my adventurers. I know that's the case. They don't seem to do it. If I was to go into the ruins, I would need a seriously good team. And the ruins are... Bleed doesn't work. Blight is good. It's a lot of skeletons. What do the numbers to the right of each dungeon represent? Do you mean this right here? That is the level of the location, and it determines what missions are available there, I believe. Bosses begin to appear, and higher level missions as well as you level up each location. However, some of them, this is level 0, already start incredibly difficult, because this is the darkest dungeon itself that you're working towards. I'm just really worried about doing this, but I have to at some point. What would be the ideal team to bring along? It's kind of been so long since I used these characters, I don't remember what they do. Momoko, you can heal them. Hentai Heathen, you have the cure, right? Or you do not. Cure Blight Bleed. I think cultists can bleed, right? Hentai Heathen, I need to change your abilities slightly. Also, your abilities should be better. Why are they bad? Do I plan to keep this? Stun the back. Maybe? Let's give everything at least one level up. Noxious Blast is 15 points of blight damage, and blight is good here, so let's have Noxious Blast. Plague Grenade is decent too, so let's have Plague Grenade. I'll be using one or both of those. Stun the backline. We're going to have Battlefield Medicine. Guaranteeing that it's 2 is worth 600 to me. Disorienting Blast is Shuffle Stun and Clear all corpses. That's pretty good as well. So I think we'll only take one of these blights, probably the backline one, and we'll have Disorienting Blast instead. So we'll take the backline blight for 15 and Battlefield Medicine. You can now blight the backline, stun the backline, disorient anyone unless they're in the front, and you can Battlefield Medicine. You're missing any ability to hit the front lines, but like everybody else can, so that's okay. That is okay. Sorry this is taking me time to work out, but I'm very, very worried about this team. Resekai Truck, you can come along. I've never lost a Crusader in my life. You have your stun, you have your Bulwark of Faith, you have Battle Heal. Damage versus Unholy? Skellies are unholy, so Holy Lance... You have to stand at the back to do that? But it does move you forward. Holy Lance might be worth having. What would I take Holy Lance instead of? You already have damage versus Unholy up front. Do you have, like, resist move? Can I give you resist movement? Crusader only plus 20% stun minus dodge. Absolutely. Accuracy crit minus dodge, disease resist, bleed skill, stun skill chance. 20% minus dodge, 15 move skill. I don't think you need your this move skill thing. You don't have move skills. I need you to resist. Yes, resist moving is what I need. I don't have a better version of that, do I? Doesn't look like it. Alright. I like that. Biggest Dickus, you do bleeds and other things, right? D-Stealth, Open Vein. Do you have a non-bleed I can give you? Damage, crit. Or is there a DPS that would be good against... A particular DPS that would be good against skeletons? Can't tell. Can't tell. The Antiquarian's dodge buff hits the whole party. What did I tell you about not giving me hints? I'm gonna be bad at this game. You understand? The Antiquarian has a dodge buff? Oh, you can aim it at anyone, yeah. But it only buffs one person. Alright. Biggest, let's set you up. Wicked Slice, bonus damage and bonus crit. I think you should have that instead of Open Vein, since we're not going to get a lot of bleeds, I would guess, in the ruins. I might be wrong. There's a lot of cultists you could bleed, but this is just a lot of damage and it's just as good against skeletons. Except that its accuracy's bad. We'll upgrade it. We'll upgrade it. Biggest, come here. You're getting Wicked Slice. Maxed out. Pistol Shot. Bonus damage versus marked. It lets you hit the back line. Grape Shot. Increases crits received. What is this again? Bypass stealth and de-stealth. I wonder if we'll meet anyone stealthed in the ruins. Sort of doubt. Accuracy, damage down. Self, bonus damage, bonus accuracy, and bonus crit. Maybe it's worth it just for the self buff. The other thing would be Point Blank Shot, which lets you go back one. It's not bad. Why don't you take that? Alright. Point Blank Shot and Open Vein traded for Wicked Slice. I now like your setup. You go in this slot. where you can use everything apart from point blank, which makes sense. Did I give you the back thing? Did I mean to? Did I want to? Or your forward one, Holy Lance? Instead of Battle Heal? No, actually, I think I'll leave you where you are. This is short, so we don't need camping skills. Alright, I think everyone has the skills they need. I just need to check all their fucking trinkets now. Now I just need all their trinkets to be right. You guys don't understand. I've done one veteran mission, and by done, I mean I got to the first fight, the Crusader died, and I fled the fight, didn't even finish the fight, and abandoned the mission. That's why I'm being so careful. Really careful. Found this really nice YouTube streamer. His channel name is RX Hydra Shorts. I think you two might get along well. I think pretty soon his channel won't be named RX Hydra Shorts. I expect to be changing the name of that YouTube channel in the near future, Samantha. Don't be surprised when it's simply called RX Hydro. Watching someone play this game gives me anxiety. It's fucking rough. Alright, I don't need move resist on you. I need better shit. First of all, are you carrying a stun skill? You are, so plus stun wouldn't be a bad idea. We can do that instead of move resist. What is this here? Minus stress. Also good. Where's the prot keep you safe bullshit? Minus damage plus stress, but increased prot and max HP. I kind of want to give you the tough ring. It's a short mission. Stress won't be a big problem, I don't think. Damage versus Eldritch. We're not going to be facing Eldritch, I think. Let's call you good. You don't have fucking any on you. You blight things. Accuracy crit minus dodge. Move skill chance, disease resist. Bleed skill chance. Bleed resist. Cultists bleed you. It's not a bad idea. Bonus accuracy range skills, bonus stun and blight chance. This, that. It increases stress by 25%, but that's excellent. Bonus prot, bonus stress, stun, stress, damage Eldritch. I think you have a decent 2 there. I love one of them, the other I don't care about. Yours is the only other one I don't think I looked at. Right now, you've got crit, stress, and virtue chance. And you've got 10% damage and minus dodge. I don't love subtracting dodge from you, though you still have a good amount of dodge left. Accuracy crit minus a lot of dodge. I did switch you to a lower accuracy thing. Let's try this. It brings your dodge all the way down to 7, but I think it's actually good. I hope I'm not wrong about all this. Okay, that was a lot of prep. Let's buy our provisions and try this. On a short mission, I'm only going to bring 2 of each of these. I'm going to bring 2 full stacks. I'm going to bring as much food as they let me bring. Just because I'll probably use it for healing. 2 torches in case the enemies attack our light. I forget. In the ruins, what happens? Skellies and cultists. And spiders. But I do also have bleed and blight heal. So I probably only need 3 of each of those at most. Okay, let's go.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the
No dead ends.
Of our noble line.
I like no dead ends. Bookshelf full of old leather-bound books. A map is found tucked into the volumes. Pretty good map. I like that. I hate this. I like that. 41 health. Prot 40. I hate this. Shit. Let's kill the one in back first. This is a higher level version. Not a lot of health, but more health. Much higher dodge. Higher resistances. Ew. Oh, you take up 2 spots? Bastard. Come up front and die. 70% resistance to stun. I don't think we're stunning them. But there's not really a lot else to do with your turn. You'll only deal 4 to 8. Actually, 4 to 8 might make the difference.
Precision and power.
That could make the difference. The pull is so good. That one's especially good because it pulls and stuns. There are a handful of pull abilities that will become more and more and more useful the deeper into this we get. Accuracy 95, 95. How much damage do you do? 7, 5 to 9. 11 to 19 with that. Really? Wow. Oh, 7, 11 to this because it's fucking prot. I think actually you should start wailing away on this thing. Because you have such a high crit and high damage, you'll actually chunk it even through its protection. You similarly deal a bunch of damage, but someone's got to kill them at some point. It's you. Finish them off.
The fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
You know what? I'm glad to not know what that is. Alright, ruins. We also have ghouls who are unholy. Let's add that to the list. High damage.
The ground quakes.
Damn, I missed your eyes. It's like 7.5 feet tall, biggest dickus. It's totally understandable you can't reach it. No worries. No worries, mate.
The bigger the beast.
Not bad. Maybe we're ready for veteran dungeons. Picking up a fuck ton of stress, but otherwise not bad. Ah, that would be the pride right there. What does pride go with before? Is it success? Fall. No, summer goes before the fall. Were you not listening earlier? Oh, actually, I'm not sure you were here for that. My, for anyone that wasn't, my leper killed an enemy and just went, summer before fall! And we were debating for a long time exactly what that meant, or if it was just a pun to keep the spirit light in the dungeon.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
You know what they say, light spirits light torches. We did not surprise them. I don't want to shuffle them. We'll Noxious Blast you. I want you dead. Why are you so fast? You're a big bad enemy. You're supposed to be slow.
Destroyed.
I don't think I upgraded your skills, and I really should have. Got such high stun resistance. I think pride goes before the prejudice, so be careful to not get banned. 10 out of 10. Depending on where you start, fall can come before summer. Keep them topped off. I'm worried about suddenly eating a massive attack from this enemy. Stack on more blight. 10 damage per round at the moment with 2 of those going.
the slow death.
Which is enough.
Unforeseen.
Which is enough, but holy shit, the stress. Can also increase resistances. I don't have any of the stuff that just removes, I just don't have any of the stuff. Damn. 60, 90, 50, it's obviously you.
The light.
That was successful.
Promise of safety.
Stop getting stressed. We were successful on that trap.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Is my torch going down way faster in this mission than in veteran missions? Is the darkness literally darker
Is made clear.
in harder missions? So the darkest dungeon, which isn't just the name of the game, but is the name of the last area you do adventures in, isn't like poetry. It's literally the dungeon that is darkest. Okay.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Darkness is a physical, feelable thing in the air in this that licks you when you walk by. This is creepy. That's a lot of darkness. Successfully stressed.
The way is lit.
Hello.
The path is clear.
Spiders.
Require only the strength.
And they are higher level. Alright, so there are levels to enemies. Absolutely and totally, completely confirmed. Disorient this one, it blights, and I hate that. Let's not give it a turn if we can help it. Never mind, they all blight. This one, I think, could just blight the very last row.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I cast Magic Missile. There's no one to attack. Who do you cast Magic Missile at? I cast it at the darkness.
Sedated.
Okay, you cast it at the darkness. You see an elf with blue eyes. I have gray eyes.
Unity.
What? Let me see your character sheet. I'm not gonna do this entire bit. I'm not even sure how many people have heard it. There used to be a comedy troupe called the Dead Alewives, and they did a couple D&D sketches.
Another one falls. This expedition.
Blight
at
skill,
least
blight
promises
resist.
success.
Cool. Onward. Honestly, killing it. It's been so long since I listened to those, but there's a year or two in high school I listened to them a lot. I think I remember like 80% of the sketches. What's up, Burst? Happy Tuesday, hope you're doing well. Let's consider we live in ancient Japan with 24 individual seasons. Fall would become irrelevant. I can blight you. I can't fucking bleed you. 220 bleed resist? Totally understandable, but what the fuck? Can you Noxious Blast both of them? 45, 30, 110 base. There's a decent chance. Beautiful. We can focus on this guy right now. Who has much higher resistance to stun. I think we'll just... Are you hurt? You're not hurt. Only one person's hurt. Let's try stunning anyway. Even though it's unlikely to work. You gotta take your chances. You gotta take your chances. 649 health. Crits received plus 6%. I think it's worth tossing one of these out and hopefully debuffing the first guy. 110% base. Chance to crit 17. I think it's worth laying damage in rather than spending another turn trying to stun you right now. Let's just start laying damage in. Christ. And lowers stun resist. Jeez. Okay. Light him. Give him the old blighty. It's not what that means. Wonderful time to crit. Always a pleasure. Now you have a 30% chance to crit with your highest damage ability. It was still the right choice to click is the important thing. We just don't always get lucky. Are you winning, son? Not as much as I want to, but it's going okay. I wanted the big one dead by now.
About to break.
It's only one hit from dead, though. In fact, it's gonna blight to death. I don't need to hit it again. Got half of what I wanted. That's death's door, really?
Facing the abyss.
Shit, fuck shit.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Their formation.
Correct choice, Hydro. Correct choice. If I stun him, it gives me free reign to, damn it, do some more healing. Please, attack one of the people who isn't very hurt. I love that. I love that a lot. Big Eyes Down, you got it? I do. It's just about how many more turns it's worth being in here to get some extra healing in without dipping into my food. Which is A, limited, and B, I can't force them to eat over a certain amount. So it's useful to be in here a couple extra turns unless it's costing me health or a lot of stress. We should get out of here soon, though. Can you kill this thing and let us leave? Yeah, it'll die next turn. It'll die. From the blight. I get another heal first. This is really lucky.
A momentary abatement.
Whatever. Still good.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
So much! I only have a little bit left to go. Let's go ahead and drop these 2 torches. Pick up these crests. Let's go ahead and give you the holy water for the buff it provides and grab these deeds. And why don't you each split this stack of 2 food to make room for the money? Now this, an ornate sarcophagus. It is slightly ajar, but mostly a sarcophagus. I doubt it's a key. Let's try and prevent maladies. That is not it. Let's try a key. That isn't it. Let's try a shovel. That's not it. Let's try anti-venom. No? What's fucking left? Holy water? Just reach the fuck in there.
Wealth beyond measure.
Ridiculous.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Stress will make you plan more strategically, then die from fear. Is the maximum money stack 1750? I haven't played this game in forever. It is, unless you have an antiquarian. An antiquarian allows you to stack money to 2250, along with some other benefits that I don't know as well, people have alluded to. Basically, an antiquarian lets you do money runs. Someone told me they get more loot if they're the person who opens things, though I haven't tested that. But yeah, normally it's 1750. The way the game encourages you to drag out fights for healing is one of the reasons you never clicked with it. I feel like there's a number of games that do that in different ways, though I can't give you an example right now. I might be wrong in that assessment. I mean, you know how weak my strategic mind is many times. But I don't know, playing that way feels kind of normal to me. Doesn't bother me. I don't love it, but it doesn't bother me either. Fuck off journal page. Oh, I'm glad we still have 1 shovel.
Even the cold stone seems
An absolute blessing. Stack of books? Yeah. The volumes are desiccated and unremarkable. That's what I'm gonna say about the book next time I go to book club. Oh, Hydra, what did you think of Dracula? I thought it was desiccated and unremarkable. Yes, the undead truly aren't as fit as the rest of us. When he hadn't had blood in a while, I think they could probably see that in his features. That's wise. You're really visualizing the characters, aren't you, Hydro? They're gonna love me. I'll seem so insightful. I'm not part of a book club right now. I might have to hold that thought for a while. Are you a ghost? Yeah. But you still just count as an unholy. Oh shit, I forgot to change the two of you around. I actually think all your abilities work in either position, so it's not a problem. But I forgot to switch those two back. Write a book, then make a book club for the book you wrote. These get-rich-quick schemes of yours, it seems like it's gonna take some time still. Can you kill this guy right now? Your lowest roll will one-shot it, and you have a 95% chance to hit. Show me what you can do, biggest dickus. Oh, the size of that dickus. Well done. Step 1, join a book club. Step 2, bully them into reading Dracula. Step 3, wait a week. Step 4, I can't read Dracula in a week. What kind of book club am I founding? Step 4, wow them all. Call your own book desiccated and unremarkable. Walk out, confusing everyone. Genius strategy to win friends and impress people. Disorienting clears corpses and will let everybody reach this. Wait, I can't hit you. And I can't hit you. Why can't I hit you? You're stealthed. You're not a ghost, you're stealthed. Can you be hit by AoE? No. This is stupid. This is dumb and stupid.
A death by inches.
What am I gonna do with my turns now? Oh, I can hit you with this. If I have to pass a turn because I can't hit the stealthed enemy, it causes me stress, you know? One more round. Guess I'll bulwark of faith. Your move, bud.
Death
Shit!
waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Alright, good. I'm hoping to get a heal in before we get out of here. Not bad. I'm comfortable killing that thing anytime now. We're like at the end of the mission too anyway, I think.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Yeah, this is the last room, though it should have a fight. I probably should have eaten some food. Did what I could. Alright. 30% stun resist. Stun them both. Stun them to fuck. You! 70% stun resist. Why don't you just group heal?
A momentary abatement.
You prepare them for critical hits. You. Bulwark of Faith. Failed to debuff the guy in front, otherwise I would have attacked him. But we don't have the bonus crit chance to give me a, you know, a fun little chance of just wrecking him, so. I gave up on that. Noxious Blast. 7, 1 to 2. 50-50 chance of killing you before you get a turn. Less than 50-50, actually. Call it 35 to 40%. That range. Oh, I actually can't hit you. Anyway. It just Noxious Blast this guy up front, I guess. Way to not be tempted by the goblet, biggest dickus. Way to not be tempted. Alright, you boys are looking good out there. Let's see some hustle, though. Hey, you gotta dodge that goblet. That's all right. That's all right. You being tested, but that's it. That's what we want to see out on the field.
Anger is power.
This T-ball team is going to be the champion of all T-ball teams, and all the other parents are going to be jealous of me. Let's try this again. Halfway there, but I haven't killed anyone in the back. Step 5, they decide to read Anna Karenina next. You have nothing to say about Anna Karenina. Step 6, never show up to book club again. Get a new email. Break all contact. Can you stun the guys in back yet again? Please. Thank you. Very kind of you. Now I've got a 30% chance to crit. Let's put him out of our misery. Damn it. I like that the implication that the entire T-ball team is your children, so no one else's kids get to play T-ball. Yeah. I wouldn't accept someone else's trash children for my T-ball team. No, 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 no. Oh, God.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Made up for a lot of that. Nothing's dead yet, man. Make something dead.
Prodigious sound.
Thank you!
Dissuade the sharpened blade. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Eradicated.
You're looking at a successful veteran mission completer,
To the mud.
which is what they call us. An SVMC, for short. I'm getting badges made. Easy game. Easy game. Everyone munch down some food. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna toss the rest out. Give me that. What's in the chest? No, I need what's in the chest. I need this to be more and more and more worth it. I'm taking all that shit. Let's toss out. Bandages sell for 15, torches for 5, synthesize 35. This is 30. You go. Hell yes.
My room. All my
Hell yes.
We
That
reclaim
felt great.
ours.
Yeah, only our trash children are allowed on the team. Who is Jonathan Harker? Pismarka. Only trivia I know, Eric Karenina and Anna Kendrick have the same initials. You thought it was written milk toast for literal years? I've never checked. I knew how it was spelled, but isn't that a similar sort of thing, just like French or whatever? Where does milk, M-I-L-Q-U-E, come from? Hagiomania, obsessed with sainthood. Good! He'll work harder! We're fighting evil. Someone who's obsessed with sainthood will fight evil harder.
In
I would
time,
imagine.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
They made a tonic. By accident, an enterprising charlatan brewed an actual potent draft. Made from dust harvested from the comet, it can work wonders for a price. Cure one disease for every hero on the roster. I don't have any of that shit. There's only one disease here anywhere, so it would save me some money, but I'm not missing out hugely. Ooh, from the Abbey, Seagull is feeling strong and powerful after challenging the flesh. Alright. Bagel Toast has achieved constant calm. New quirk. New negative quirk. Calm. What? Bagel Toast, what's going on? Minus 15% damage on first round. Ooh, I hate that. We're gonna go cure that quirk. Bagel Toast, you need to lose fading. That's awful. Awful, awful. One of you needs a disease cured. Let's take care of that as well. Momoko, you're going in to get your vertigo taken care of, rather. Who else has a negative quirk? We are spending money today. Slowly but surely, we are spending, not gaining. Just so everyone's aware. BRB, got a Google. Origin is an actual comic called Casper Milquetoast about a really pathetic guy. Yes, really. Oh. I love that. That's such a good etymology. Tried reading Dracula once, couldn't get into it, so I listened to Christopher Lee narration, Dracula read by Dracula. I've actually read it twice. Once I read it, once on audiobook. The audiobook I had was not Christopher Lee, but it was quite good. Mainly what I remember about Dracula is weird, odd little details, like how Dracula climbs down the outside of the tower head first, like a lizard at one point. And mainly I remember that the good guys spend a lot of time swearing brotherly love to each other. They're very intimate men, free with their feelings. It's admirable. Van Helsing, I feel like, is constantly going like, we shall be safe in these trying times, friends, for we love each other. So much do we love each other. Oh, hug me, how we love each other. The food inspired the guy, which is the origin of the spelling. Gotcha. Do I use the French spelling? You do. Let's look for quirks to get rid of. Let's look for quirks. We gotta find quirks. And you have no negative quirks, Bong Water? Impressive, honestly. You might be the only one. Pylomania. I imagine that's worth carrying. Is that the best option here? Dud hitter minus crit. Obsessed with self-worship. Plus 20% stress and ruins. These two seem bad. Those two seem bad. Wait, though. Didn't someone I just have in my party pick up a quirk I didn't like? I think it might have been Momoko, so she's busy getting something else cured. Whatever, cure this. Just go in there and get cured. It's fine. Alright, follow up. Stress. Aegon? Take care of that shit. Is anyone else stressed? No. We're good. We're good. My hobby, watching the movie of a book and then pretending I think the characters are their actors. Very accurate sum up of crew in Dracula, to be quite honest. Is it because I'm Canadian I have to use the French spelling? That's racist? No, it's because that's the common way to spell it, so more people will understand you if you write it that way. Most people will probably get it if you write it M-I-L-K, but still. I have portraits enough to upgrade this place. Did I want to increase the number of slots for the relatively, get out of here, cheap gambling, cure? I think there were other things I wanted to do first. Did I want to make the blacksmith cheaper? I did, but was there anything else I was waiting on paintings for? You take paintings as well. Reduce cost of skills training by 10%. Yes.
Every creature has a weakness.
Money is what we protect the most right now.
For what you will face.
Making things more efficient and less costly to save my money is the most important thing right now. Reduce positive quirk. I should have done this before assigning people, but whatever. Whatever. I'll take that. I still have 12 deeds. But that's not enough for the blacksmith, and I don't think I care about the other things deeds are used for. I think we're good. Everyone I cared about is cured, and we can go do that boss, right? The Inchoate Flash. Kill one Inchoate Flash. Demon's Cauldron for the Occultist. Bonus stun, bonus debuff, bonus crit, lower chance of virtue, and take more stress. They love take more stress and dodge less, don't they? They love that shit. They love it. So you guys won't go, right? Yeah, exactly. Anyone level 3 or higher won't even go to this. who's the team? We're going to take Seagull to bleed them because I'm guessing something called the Inchoate Flesh is bleed ready, and I believe the Warrens generally have bleed susceptible enemies. We're going to bring... Longwaterist or Truck-kun? I don't know. Well, first of all, you can use everything in front, so if you have a tank dancing back and forth a little bit, it's not a problem. Good to know. Iron Swan to hit the back, Barbaric Yawp to stun enemies, minus damage and minus speed. Oh right, I remember how you work. It's up and down and up and down and up and down. I remember. I remember. Are you the one I brought last time? Or do I have two of you and I brought the other last time? No, you're the one I brought last time. I don't remember Breakthrough in my setup. Bit late to say this, but don't murder the village. I'm doing my best. I'm trying hard. Let me think for a second about who that should be. Right now, let's go ahead and pick our healer. It'll be Bingus. Now let's pick our damage, our second damage. It's going to be Muskanot Mouse. Why do I have this? I don't like using this. What can I take instead? Smokescreen, bonus debuff accuracy and debuff crit. Patch up. Heal, buff the target with bonus healing received. Interesting. Skeet Shot. Bypass stealth, D-stealth, torch bonus, other heroes clear stun, clear marked, stress -1. That's actually interesting. It's sort of weird and all around, but I think I'll take that. Let's go ahead and go train you at the guild. So, we're going up against a boss. I could honestly maybe upgrade some of your damage. Like, aimed shot is what you use the most. Let's upgrade that. And you already have Skeet Shot? Does it get a lot better? The accuracy's better. Torch up is better. Stress -2. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just pay for it. It's cheap. It's cheap, whatever. No buckshot. Yes, Skeet Shoot. Alright. I still haven't chosen a tank. Truck-kun or Bong Waterist Samantha. Or Spike Spiegel. Well, you're not really a tank. Or wait, you're not really a tank. I was thinking of the Shield Breaker, but the Shield Breaker is getting healed right now, right? Yeah, Bagel Toast is getting healed. You're the one who can block. So I guess Truck-kun. Fuck it. Truck-kun, you're with us. Purge. Clear all corpses, buff accuracy. Knockback 3. Do I want Purge? Kinda. Actually, yeah. It's better than I thought it was. Let me just check your skills. Q's not great. Self, bonus damage, accuracy, crit, dodge, but more damage taken. Solemnity is a heal. Nah, we'll keep this. We'll just make your damage all the greater. Some of those numbers change, many of them do not. In fact, I think only one of them changes. We're not going to buy that. Party is all set. Inchoate Flesh ready. Let's do this. Medium mission. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to Ruins, is it? No, Warrens. Enemies here don't tend to bleed me, I don't think. Also, can you heal bleeds? No, you cause bleeds. I always confuse you and the fucking Plague Doctor for that. Brigands can bleed. We'll bring 2. I don't think anything here blights. I'm gonna bring 3 in case anyway. Good. Good. Hey, it shows me the scouting chance. I've never noticed that. We have 10% bonus for a quirk. I've never noticed that before. It's good to know. I like that. Soothing tincture to inure one's mind against the horrors of the dark. That sounds like it's anti-stress. Let's go try that out. At some point in this mission.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome. The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
It's not incoherent, it's inchoate. You can't change your adjective now. I went and Googled inchoate already. This is an awful map. What's up, Alex Love? Hope you're having a fantastic day, friendo. Good to see you. Actually, there's a way through this without repeating anything, so... Can I do it going right? Yes, I can. Let's go to the right. Dracula Dead and Loving It is probably the second best adaptation of the book. Most entertaining, because in the book, the living dead become more hedonistic and are at least concerned with the writing of posterity. Yeah, they become wanton, pansexual druggies. And that's not even a joke, it really is. Oh, look at how corrupted they are. It's a ridiculous thing. You probably know what these symbols mean. Could this save you? Because it soothes your mind? Fuck, dude. Alright. Have I already tried this? That's an X. Anti-venom? Motherfucker, what do you use for this? Bandage? I'm just testing shit now. I shouldn't be doing this at the start of a mission. How did laudanum not help with that?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Not holy water? Could have been holy water, not sure. Well, I know there's no encounter in this corner, so... Actually, it doesn't matter which direction I go, and I avoid a fight if I go to the right. So let's go to the right and up around that corner. $70, $60, $70, $70. You've got the most stress. Whoever disarms a trap will take care of it.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
When I said take care of it, I meant heal stress, but obviously the opposite happened. You were watching.
The light, the promise of safety.
Shut up. Stop talking about the light, you fucker. Cursive is sloppy and difficult to read. Let's try laudanum again. Actually, I want to know what laudanum legitimately does, so I'm going to right-click this. When you have this window up, when right-clicking applies it to here, it doesn't drink it. I guess at least we got the other test done. Just read. Sure. I'll throw it out later.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
You guys mean nothing to me. You know, I recently fought spiders that each had 10 health.
Their
2 down.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh no, Scrolls chugs laudanum. I gotta test things out. Book club is a wild night, let me tell you. People are absolutely off their tits on laudanum at my book clubs. Most people have wine and cheese. No, 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 no. They're wussies.
Another one falls.
What's up, Thick? Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, friendo.
Be gone.
Crit 36! Love that. Absinthe and laudanum, yeah.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Hunger already? I guess you've been fighting hard. All right, everybody, tuck in. I brought fruit by the foot.
Predate even the earliest settlers. Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
Even cobbled together out of random pieces of flesh, they've still got 2 healthy spines and 2 lovely faces. Nature is amazing. This pile of flesh boss, it just seems a bit weird that it's all... that's repeating. Anyway. You want a small spoiler? No. I'll figure it out. Or more likely, I won't. And either way, it's great. Either way, it's good for stream. Oh, I hate it when my Christmas ham turns into that. Though, you know, if I stop in progress, I will be asking for more help here. I've already done it a few times. So you should expect at some point me to ask. Well, it's got a lot of prot. Okay, so these... 100 health. Can I not target the front? No, I can target all 4. Oh, I think I just had a different ability selected. Yeah, that's why it was showing only the last 2. Let's debuff its protection. Also, ooh, it's weaker to blight than to bleed. Oh well. Bleed should still land somewhat. They all share a health bar, so bleeding multiple parts would be better. Worth a try. Maws of Life. It's a good play on words. I appreciate that one. Damn, I need a plague doctor or someone else that can heal bleed for this. Oh, I get it. It changes every single turn. So like this turn, it has no spines, so it can't stand up straight. But it has 2 intestines, so it can poop twice. Interesting. Very interesting. This has no bleed resist. Lovely. So now it's going to bleed for 9 between those 2 parts, as each of them have their turns. It's also healing. I hate that. Could you dodge a few of those? Would love it if you dodged a few of those. Doesn't matter if I use Hew or Chop. So Chop is better because it has bonus crit instead of subtracted crit. Yeah, Chop is better. Prot 37, dodge 0, no prot. So obviously we hit the one with no prot. Does it matter if I mark something? I think it kind of does. Does it matter if something dies? That I don't know. You have no prot. Well, you're all gonna shuffle anyway. Fucking mark something, who cares? Oh, this is the entire health bar. This one isn't about to die. Yeah, mark one of the back ones then. It'll help a few of our heroes. Now it has 70% prot. This is dumb. The art design in this game is so cool, it really is. It's one of its best features, which is saying something because the gameplay is quite good, possibly even great. Not perfect, we've discussed its shortfalls here and there, and I agree with many of the criticisms you guys have leveled, but I'm really enjoying quite a lot. 70 bonus damage against marked, so I could mark another, or how long does mark last? 3 rounds? I could mark this and have more chance in the future of getting something out of it. 3 to 5 damage, 3 to 7 on the unmarked. Ooh, I don't know about keeping it rolling on both of them all the time, but I think it's worth marking that second one right now, so that every turn we have a chance of something without a lot of prot that's marked for people to crush from the back line. Evening Hydro just woke up at 3:40 a.m. Why did you do that? Since I didn't feel good earlier. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad I'm here to keep you entertained. I hope I keep you entertained. I hope you feel better soon. Why don't you heal this guy? He loves to bleed anyway, so even if he bleeds, he'll be fine. Reign of Sorrows is proving to be fantastic. Reign of Sorrows is proving to be really great for this fight. Its bleed is slightly weaker than my best bleed, but it stacks it on both of these guys, and they all share a health bar. So good. Good night, have a good one, Badodar. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Thank you so much for hanging out, friend. Thought I could make it to the boss. Hey, you made it to the boss. Maybe not through, but you got here, and it was wonderful having you. 6 to 12, 25% chance to crit. That's better. That's better. That's better. I should have given you anti-venom, but I forgot to click it. Yep, I've got 2. I should have done that. Whoops. Don't you crit heal yourself, you stupid bastard. It's alright, I think they're taking a majority of their health just in bleed when these two things turns are up. Yep. That was 12 for that turn alone, and the other has another 9 or 12 coming. Shoo it!
Its destruction is a small consolation, given the implications of its terrible existence.
You don't even need to shape the flesh. I'll kill the flesh whatever shape it is. You call me the Flesh Killer. Or a better name if you can come up with one. Just call me something. Should we go on? Because we have some space here. And we could rest. How much food am I carrying? I'm carrying a lot. Let's see. Why didn't I get the curio in this room? What am I, an idiot? Hang on. Let me go back to this room and see what the curio is. Then we'll go back to the boss room. I could have healed you. Whoops. Then we'll go back to the boss room, rest there. Depending on how the rest goes, we might do a couple extra rooms. Oh, there's like a sacrificial altar. Ancient barbaric rituals. Medicinal herbs. No. Anti-venom. No. Just touch it. Is that supposed to be a laudanum? Is that one laudanum? I don't understand what laudanum's for. Alright, let's sleep in here. We're gonna have a full-on feast because we need the health.
It's a goal without hope.
And I can leave whenever I want, so it doesn't matter if I run out of food. Now, can anyone guarantee we do not get attacked in the night? Oh, right, you can, but it gives us all a little stress. I'll take that deal. Heal, remove blight and bleeding. This is the party I had before where no one can pep talk, right? Or, not pep talk, encourage. That's the one that actually removes stress. So, we'll just take whatever. All companions heal 20% HP. Perfect. Can someone heal the last person left? Nice. And we got 4 remaining. Can anyone buff everybody? No. Buff yourself then. And I think somebody else had a 2 they could buff themselves for. You can heal someone. That'll do. Please don't get ambushed.
way is lit. The path is clear.
Nice.
We require only the
Nice.
strength to follow it.
Laudanum is medicine? Laudanum is medicine. I don't know if it's still used, but laudanum used to be medicine, absolutely.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
Hence the lyric I sang earlier.
corruption.
Medicating in the sun, pinch doses of laudanum. Why is the party in this order? When did that happen? Pinch doses of laudanum, longing for the old fecundity of my homeland. Curses to this mirage, a bottle of ancient Shiraz. A smattering of distant applause is ringing in my poor ears. On the old left bank, my baby in a charabanc is riding up the width and length of the Champs-Elysees. I'll stop there, but excellent song. My sword, it is rusty. For what? I don't think I just learned anything. We're talking about like a spoiler or something, or do I have the wrong idea completely? Proclaim. You need to continue moving forward, but I don't want it to be at the expense of the fucking... whatever. Whatever.
Back to
Whatever. You would, wouldn't you? You fucking bloody well would, wouldn't you? Not allowed to give hints? That's alright. I didn't see it, so no worries. It's not a big deal. I appreciate you understood. Where did they come from? Where did they come from?
in radiance. May
Well, that's
we find
horseshit.
Victory.
Isn't it just? Fuck, I don't like that. I don't think I learned anything. The RX Hydro story. It has rapidly become my brand. 4 damage, 6 health. This does no damage. Ah, fine, just kill this one.
Eradicated.
Should have healed your bleeding, but it's not a big deal.
A devastating blow.
Devastating symbol. Hugh is worth it. Is really worth it. Nice.
Impunity.
Alright, everybody get back where the fuck you belong.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is
Who do you think leads this party? Your random whims? No, I do. It was my grandfather who went ahead and fucked up this land, and for some reason that means it's... Well, I guess it's not a matter of trust, it's a matter of I don't get to have a normal life. I have to make up for my family's failings. I was going to say, why does anyone trust me with this job? But I think they don't want to do it, so I need to. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Aim shot, 11, 9, 5 to 10. 3 damage bleed. Can you kill this one? Can you put it in range of bleeding to death? Please? I would love it if you could. Just take a deep breath and do your best.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Puts 1 in range of bleeding to death. I think the one in back will survive with like 1 health. Yeah. That sucks. Pretty good round still. But no one ever asks why did they come from. Think about that. You think you're doing this out of a sense of honor? I figured you just wanted to reclaim the estate, fix it up a bit, flip it for a pretty penny. It is the only way people of my generation are going to get property. You can't buy a house anymore. Corporations are buying them all up to Airbnb them back to us. No, 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 no. You have to find a cursed estate, probably one that's already in your family. Even buying a cursed estate is hard. and fight the Eldritch Horrors there.
Give them no quarter.
My parents to each other when we visit the arcade. Hack him to bits!
Decimated.
Darkest Dungeon, the Millennial Simulator. It really is like Stardew Valley.
Push on to the task's end.
You can't possibly get it yourself. Your granddad has to leave it to you, and it's in a shit state when you arrive. What am I even hearing? Is this place full of snakes? Is there like a steam engine running somewhere in here? Treasure? Oh, secret door! Oh, it was so worth staying in this mission, Samantha. I should be paying more attention, though.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Hello. They heard the boss was dead. They're surprised I'm still here. Well, deal with that. That's not going to kill either of you, is it? Well, it'll work with artillery then. Will you... Somebody kill something.
Continue the onslaught.
That's my boy. That's more like it.
Destroy them.
Wait, except you can't hit them now. That one will die at least.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Not any better for us late Gen Xers. Owning a house is like riding a unicorn, or kids knowing there's chocolate better than Hershey's. Fair. Didn't mean to cut you out of that.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ghosts, free tenants. And hardly any wear and tear, because they just float right through the walls. Unlocked strongbox. I forget if you need to use anything on these. I don't think you need anything, right? Can they be trapped or something? I don't know.
Packs laden with loot.
Don't remember ever getting
Low on supplies.
bitten by one of those. Not the same door you just came out of. I just don't want to miss the secret door. There we go. Get out of here, bandages. Fuck off, torches. Goodbye, anti-venom. We're actually going home with a ton of money and a fucking journal page. Can you believe it? I can't. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's just go. Ah, there's a curio outside. Let's go outside. Check the curio. It's not going to be loot. Let's get out of here. Successful mission. Boss and money. Nice. Nice. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. That's very kind of you. It's good to have you here. Hope you're enjoying yourself, friendo. Ooh, the loot wasn't great. 4 deeds is good. 4 deeds is good. And I do need to replenish crests. I guess it was all fine. And everybody leveled up. Ashen. Should fix that. Dipsomania. Okay. And vertigo. We should cure all those things. Replaced Warren's Scrounger. Okay. I don't really know how that works, but fine. So Seagull, Musk, and Bingus need some help. Oh no, we ain't fucking with no occult scrawlings without laudanum. Now I know laudanum doesn't solve any problems with the occult scrawlings, but it's no fun in reading without being a little fucked up, you know?
Road is clear.
My only tip is this, get good, I'll do my best. 6 more recruits than usual. Oh my god, I can't take any of them. But thank you. That's neat. I've already forgotten the names of who needs help. They were in the party though, so... Bingus doesn't need that. He needs... We should cure Sickly, why not? Can I make it any cheaper? No? Okay, just thought maybe I could make it a little bit cheaper, but fine. Let's cure Sickly. Musk needs a vertigo cured. Who else was on that mission? Truck-kun, did you need a quirk cured? No. I mean, you do, but I can't afford to. Ashen, that was it. Seagull. cared for. Everybody cared for. Everyone's in pretty decent shape. I mean, I don't love Truck-kun's stress level, but it's not sure it's high enough to spend on right now. If I just leave him out for a mission or two, he'll lower a bit. Good stuff. I don't think I have enough deeds for anything. You. I just picked up something useful for you, I believe. Where'd it drop to? Oh, no, sorry, occultist, not antiquarian. Occultist, occultist, occultist. Gangrene, you've got move resist and +6 crit versus Eldritch and damage versus Eldritch. I don't think I've met an Eldritch enemy, or it's been a while. I haven't noted any. I only went to the Warrens and Ruins today. Stun skill chance, debuff skill chance, crit, minus virtue chance. Do you do a lot of stun and debuff? This is debuff, and it's a good one. This is debuff, and it's a good one. That's your stun. Okay, so I'm just not using your stun. Wow, you have a strong, strong stab if I meet an Eldritch enemy. Whatever, I'm gonna equip it because otherwise I'll forget to equip it later. Hope you don't get any, what was it? I hope you don't miss a roll that would have been a virtue with that minus percentage. But if it happens, it happens. The flesh pile was Eldritch for what it's worth. Oh, I didn't even think to read it. Let's see. I didn't end up making as many notes as I worried. I know you can't see very well, but like up here I've got one long, like 2 lines of Warren's note and 2 lines of Ruins notes here. I felt generally way better about those missions. I mean, I didn't stretch myself greatly, but I felt more like I chose the right party for those missions than I ever have before. I think making notes about locations is good. I think making notes about heroes, as in classes, not specific heroes, might be good, and I don't mean specific abilities necessarily. Maybe sometimes, like if I realize, oh shit, that only lasts 2 turns, and it doesn't say that, maybe writing down that could be useful. But generally stuff like, this character is the best for killing enemies in the back. Or writing down, this character does blight and stun. This character weak heals but cures bleeds. Basics like that would be a good idea at some point, but I'm too lazy to start those notes yet. I'm hoping some of that sort of sinks in. So far, I know that the Plague Doctor heals bleed and blight. I do also think the Occultist does, because I keep mistaking that ability for one of his rather than the Plague Doctor's. But I know the Plague Doctor does as well, so progress. Yes? Progress. Of a kind. Anyway, Samantha, I think that's going to be all the Darkest Dungeon for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I've got streams tomorrow, Thursday, and Sunday. Sunday will be on YouTube. At the channel that, by that time, should be named youtube.com/rx_hydro, rather than RX Hydro Shorts, but we'll see how that shakes out. Tonight felt really good. I felt less worried about progressing than before. Maybe I got very unlucky in Veteran, maybe I have made strides, maybe a little bit of both. But I was kind of worried about just leaving off Darkest Dungeon because I would stop getting any better at it. I think there's a good chance we'll play more maybe this week. Other possibilities are RE4R. I really kind of want to do a night of FF9. I really want to play FF9. I don't know why, I just feel like playing Final Fantasy right now. I do intend to stream FF9 at some point. I'm tempted to start now, but I've already got 2 games going, and this is a long-term deal, but RE4R. Maybe I should focus on that and finish that up. Yeah, we'll see what I play. Anyway, join the Discord if you want to discuss things like what games I'm going to be playing on stream, what games you'd like to see in future, or just post pictures of cute animals, read about the random news articles I post. I posted pictures from the concert I went to last night. They're bad, but it was fun. Yeah, I hope I see you tomorrow or at some future stream, whether I do or don't. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. You were all very generous tonight with your money as well as just with your time. What's most important is having you here. To me, at least, what's most important, but I really appreciate the subs, the bits, all those things. So thanks for following. Thanks for hanging out. And let's take a quick look and see who else is streaming right now. Please, please, please stick around at least long enough to go say hello. It feels better to send over more viewers. And Genre streaming. I haven't rated Genre in a while. Genre is playing Dead Island 2. Let us go say hello. If you've got time, hang out, check out Genre's stream, because I think they are incredibly entertaining. And from what I've heard, Dead Island 2 is a game that might be more fun to watch than play. Like, I keep hearing it's good, but apparently it's rather repetitive. I don't know. Mondo, Pathogenics, is playing it with B-Man, and the two of them, well, I haven't heard from B-Man, but Mondo's really enjoying it. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. Anyway, that's not important. Genre's stream of the game is going to be fantastic. Let me give you a raid message from when we get over there. There we are. Please copy paste that message like 1, 2, or 3 times. Let's go say hello and take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful life. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Have a wonderful 2:34 in the afternoon, as well as the rest of the day. Have a good one.